Hey, it's Kelly here, former crack addict, recovery coach, and Life Beyond Sobriety. That is my private online community for people in addiction recovery who want to set big goals now that they're sober and make those goals happen. We learn strategies in weekly live coaching sessions to make those things come true. Go to lifebeyondsobriety.com and check it out 2 weeks for free.
Top of the morning, man.
Welcome, man. Welcome. This is another episode of No Snooze. We back in here for another exciting and amazing opportunity to give y'all what y'all need. Information about what's going on in the world, culture, movies, music, news, all that, man. All that. My name is Dezo the Introvert. I'm joined by my co-hosts. We are 2/4 of this conglomerate. Context, man. Talk to the people. Oh, let me give you the floor, man. This is an amazing little profile picture you got here.
The diabolical one, man. Y'all know what's going on. Top of the morning. Salute to all the people of the free world that took their time to tap in with us, man. You know the vibes, man. You're rocking with the No Snooze Button Show, aka Hood Seeing on the morning show, powered by the people for the people, man. Definitely appreciate y'all for jumping on the journey with us. Definitely don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let us know what's going on in your city, your town, your community, so that way we can get it out to the people. Yeah, man. You already see what's going on. It never stops. We're never gonna leave, son. I'm not gonna hold you until we guaranteed. Listen, I'm gonna keep it a bit because this is gonna be a slow roast. Everybody knows it's gonna be a slow roast. Obviously, like they're still combing through videos. So they're revealing things by the day. Now it's gone beyond where they're dealing with adults and adults being compromised, right? They're going past that. That was like phase one where they were talking about the adults and people in the situation. Now it's getting to the point where it's turning into predatory behavior, predatory actions being exposed, videos resurfacing in regards with his dealing with minors, from the publicized like awkward moments that he had with Justin Bieber to most recently, I mean, the pandemic. Everybody knows. Remember when everybody had lost to Beijing and it was grayed up and it was doing those FaceTime IG live parties, and somehow, some way, Diddy had a white girl, looked like a preteen girl, just randomly there. Didn't know why, and he said that he adopted her, and we were trying to figure out how the fuck did this happen. We've seen this with Madonna. Not to get into the show because we're gonna get into it. I'm just saying, like, more revealing things have been shown, and it just shows you how despicable. And he's going down. Like, there's no, like, he can't wiggle himself out of this. This is like ridiculous. The only thing with that now we turn into is how many people was involved. There's pictures. I just seen a crazy picture with J-Lo topless, son. And there was another person that was blurred out. I'll just say that. Who hasn't been promoting hip hop for a while now. I'll just say that. A very, very famous woman that was, it's great. Listen, bro. I don't know what was going on in the day parties, but it was a lot going on. And then to come to find out, like, the masseuse, like, when you find out about how they was hiding, especially with that baby oil and like basically having like these like knockout baby oil, like basically like tactic. It was a knockout baby oil tactic. So imagine you getting like a massage. Say, hey, you could get a massage. You've been dancing all day. You know what I'm saying? You drunk. Look how diabolical it is. You send everybody up there inebriated. On top of that, right? They've been dancing all day. So they're like, yeah, it's cool. You can have a massage. Meanwhile, the massage is what's going to knock you out. Because think about it. Your skin is the biggest organ. So it's going to absorb all of those chemicals. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's just, to show you the level of, what's the word I want to go for? Like, mischievousness. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, to think this all through, bro. That's some fucking enterprise shit, bro. This is like gonna be nasty work, especially with dealing with minors. Nasty work. But let's get into the topic. Let's get into the day, man. How was your weekend? First of all, bro, how was your weekend, man?
My weekend was good, man. My weekend was good. Can't really complain too much.
Okay.
About to start a new journey, man. I'm about to start a new journey.
Okay.
We got a couple things rolling. Me and Big Ox was talking on the phone recently. We
Okay. Okay.
got a few things in the works, you know. So
Fire. That's fire.
yeah.
Also, with that being said, were you like grieving, or were you celebrating?
I was neither, man. I was neither.
Okay.
I
Okay.
was cool. I was chilling. You know what I'm
All
saying?
right. All
It
right.
was it was an expected outcome. So
Right. 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 That's a fact. That's a super fact. All right.
it wasn't really much for me to grieve about. Um,
That's a fact. That's a
what about
fact.
you, man? How was your weekend? Yeah, it was yours.
It was cool. It was cool. It was a little bit interesting. I I got a first taste of the European culture. Let's just say that.
Mm, had some
Very
Italian
very
food.
interesting. You can say that. Some Hungarian, some 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 a delicacy from Hungary. I'll say that. Um, Pretty interesting. And then Uzbekistan, a delicacy from Uzbekistan. So it was pretty interesting. I had a wild weekend. If you know, you know. But that doesn't mean I'm joining the milk gang. I'm not joining the milk gang. But it was just interesting. It was interesting. I got treated nicely. I'll say that.
Mm,
Shout out
okay.
to the people that's in here, man. Everybody that pulled up, man. Especially my guy, Big Fan Breezy. Oh man, we forgot to put the quote of the year. You know what I'm saying? You
Oh yeah, let
cannot
me do that. Let me do that.
buy energy. Get some sleep, man. Get
Let
some
me do
sleep.
that. Let me do that.
Salute to Big Fan Breezy. You can find him on his page. Talking about the Brooklyn Nets, as well as other basketball sports, but definitely focused on the Brooklyn Nets. Salute to Big Fan Breezy as well as the rest of the panel that's on here, man. But yeah, let me just hit the people with the financials, and then we'll get into some the bullshit that was America. Um, so just to keep you guys a little bit updated on what's going on in terms of some of the financials, gold is at took a dip. Gold's at $2,625. Is down from $63 recently. Last as recent as last week, and it's down $118 from the last time that we spoke. Copper relatively stayed the same. Let's double check for platinum. Platinum went up $1. Is at 978. But it went down about $7 from the last time that we spoke. It was at 986 last time. Copper relatively stayed the same. Silver went down about 69 cents. The things that did go up was aluminum. There was also crude oil. Let me just double check on the crude oil. So crude oil went down, obviously. Crude oil went down. It's at $68 a barrel, and it's gonna relatively stay like that. And now let's get to some of the interesting things that took place. Since the election, as you guys know, prior to that, I mean, shit. Prior to the election day, the stock market was moving at a rapid pace. A day before, everything shot up to the point where people was like panicking, like, yo, why is it doing that? But everybody knew that this was an indication of where the country was going to head towards. People were taking bets on who was going to win the election, but quiet as kept, everybody kind of had an idea what was going, and the stock
Mm,
market proved that. SP 500 went up about 16 points, about 20.27%. The Dow Jones went up 154 points, about 35%, and the Nasdaq went up about 30.30% at 62 dollars and 62 points. Sorry, so Sizzle was a top gainer, ending off at $412 per share.
sizzle.
So Sizzle, yeah, Sizzle, isn't that Sizzle like the what, like that the installment, like the where you paying like it's like basically like layaway plan, right?
Mm, I've never
Yeah,
heard of it.
so
I'll look it up real quick.
yeah. So Sizzle, if I'm not, I forgot. I've been seeing advertisements for them, for like I think like Bloomingdale's, Saks. I've seen like as another form of payment under Apple Pay. I've seen like Sizzle as be one of them. Also, Upstart Holdings. So that's just also as well as Doximity. Fortria Holding
Sizzle,
Company.
Sizzle is a free AI tutor for everyone. It's an app that is like a free AI, like a tutor, basically.
Wait, really? Is that
Yeah,
that Sizzle? I thought it was the
yeah.
other Sizzle.
I mean, that's what I typed in.
Yeah, nah.
The app.
There's a
That's,
nah. Oh, so
that's,
no, it's not Sizzle. It's SEZZLE. So it's
oh,
not the
S.
regular way like you spell Sizzle. Yeah, yeah. SESE.
Mm,
Coinbase also took a shot up. It went up about
mm,
15%. Crypto is holy smokes. Crypto is taking a huge leap. Bitcoin rounded off at about $82,000.
dang.
$82,000 since based off Trump's optimism. So if you are in cryptocurrency, you are winning right now. 82,000. Yeah, it went up about 3,000 points. Yeah. So Mara Holdings, Plantier Technology, Coinbase. Obviously, that's the Coinbase platform that uses cryptocurrency, ETF, things like that. So yeah, Tesla, yeah. So it's up. SoFi went up as well. So it's up. The stock market is definitely going to be very volatile because it's up. A lot of people are going to be going back into investing as well as so just to give you guys a little bit of like what's going on a little bit in the financial world. Cigna decided they're not going to merge with Humana as far as healthcare, if anybody cares about that. Cigna went up about 6.72 points, as well as Humana went down about 4. So they're going to be beefing forever. Robinhood just went up. Robinhood went up about 9 points as well. So if you are into crypto and you should be locking in onto that. I'm not very familiar. I kind of stopped paying attention to crypto for a while, but I will be going back into it and paying attention into those markets. So in terms of that, that's about it. I kind of hit
Okay.
you guys with all of the only thing that kind of went down was the euro. The Japanese dollar went up, US dollar went up. Relatively stayed the same, went up about only 0.20. And natural gas went up about 10%. That's about it. So we're pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where? Um. Let me. Well, first off, easy. How you doing, man?
Yo, what's the word, gang? Yo, what's the word, family? Welcome to the Hood CNN, the best hood news morning channel you'll ever find. Yo, late as always, but I always tell you, we run it how we run it. Yo, it's your boy, Never Who. Yo, guess what? My spirit earned shit from the man. I potty trained it.
Mm. You're what?
Yo, what the fuck? Yo, nah, son. Yo, what is happening? Yo, son, nah. This thing is great.
Yes,
Yo,
sir.
this nigga went smack DVD on me. This is insane, bro.
Yes, sir.
This is insane,
My
bro.
spirit earned shit from the man. I potty trained it. Get up
Oh,
like me.
I
I
hate
got
this
you. I
nigga,
got
son.
you. I got
I
you.
hate this nigga. Yo, send this nigga to hell, Des. I hate this
Yo,
nigga, son.
yo,
I came out from the depths. I'm coming back up to the top. Don't send me back to hell, bro. Don't send me to
yo,
hell.
context. I just got one question, bro. What does that mean?
Hey, if you don't know what it means, it means
That's
like you got to catch up.
Yeah, it's over your head. That's over your head, bro. That's over your head, bro.
Yeah,
That's
it's
over
over
your
my
head.
Yes,
head
sir.
for sure.
Yes, sir.
That's like
It's over your head.
a
Yes, sir.
field goal over my head. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
you have to
saying?
do
Like,
your sides. You have
Nah,
to do
that
your
ain't the
sides
field
on
goal.
that one, man.
That's the TD right there. We going home. We go home after that. We don't let you get the rock after that. It's overtime. We go home.
It's overtime. That's a fact. Oh man,
let
but
me hit
nah, man,
y'all with the. Oh,
it's a
go ahead.
go ahead, that's all. Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, let me hit y'all with the weather real quick, and then we can get into some main topics.
Nah, bet.
Um, in Atlanta today is a high of 74, low of 57. Tomorrow is gonna be a high of 73, low of 52, and then on Thursday, it's gonna be raining with a high of 58, low of 48. It's gonna be cold on a little chilly on Thursday. If you live in Miami, it's gonna be a high of 87, low of 74. It's gonna be a high 86 tomorrow with a low of 75. It's gonna be a little windy on Wednesday with a high 83, low of 74. And then round it out on Thursday, high 82, low of 72. If you're in the New York area, it's gonna be a high of 67, low of 54. today. And tomorrow it's gonna be a little windy with a high of 54, low of 39. On Wednesday it's gonna be high of 51, low of 34, and then on Thursday it's gonna be cloudy with a high of 47, low of 35. So you might wanna bring out the puffer jackets and Timbs. You know what I'm saying? That's
You see, you say that shit right there, and then I was outside the other day when it was kind of close to this weather, and I saw somebody pull up on me with just a regular sweater and some regular khakis, right? Chinos, right? So I'm telling the motherfucker, yo, the weather picked up. It's getting kind of cold. That nigga said, I'm getting hot right now. This shit ain't shit. So you saying the puffer jacket, my boy came out with a sweater, said, I'm still going crazy. So I don't know.
I think the puffer jackets and Timbs is more of a fashion choice. You know what I'm saying?
That's the Fent, bro. That's the Fent, bro. The Fent is fucking him up.
No, dog. It ain't the Fent, dog.
It's the Fent, bro. What are you talking about?
That man was sober as hell, bro. That man was sober as hell, bro.
Yeah, that nigga was on meth, and you had no idea, nigga. That nigga was on meth. What the fuck, bro?
It'd be that little blubber. It'd be that little blubber right under your arm. I don't know why, but it does what it does.
That little blubber is crazy.
That only works for Caribbean old women, my nigga. That shit only work for women when they make an oxtail for you, my nigga. That's oxtail juice. Right
That worked all right for the black women, but now these motherfuckers took it and they used it for something else. Now it's just thermal heating now. I don't know how it does it, but it does it, bro. My fault, Des. Take it over, bro. Take it.
If you live on, let's move it over to the West Coast. If you live in Los Angeles, it's gonna be a high 70, low 48 today. Tuesday, a high 71, low 49. Wednesday, high 78, low 49, and then Thursday, it's gonna be high 73, low 50. If you live in Phoenix, what is cold to y'all? You know, it don't exist here. If you live in Phoenix, it's gonna be a high 81, low 47. Tuesday, high 73, low 47, and then Wednesday and Thursday it's gonna be.
Now I see why they be complaining and shit. Cause that's a wild big drop. No, that's a crazy.
That's a decent drop. Cause in the summertime it'd be a high 120, and then now it's a low 47. Like that's
like what the fuck? Damn,
yeah, I'm not gonna lie. That's fucking global warming.
That's like going from an oven to a freezer, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah, that is.
No. All right, Tex, hold on. Don't give him too much. No, bro. That's from being in the heater to taking a shower. That's what that is.
I get it.
Nigga, we going through it, nigga.
I know.
You be outside in shorts. The minute the sun drop, nigga, oh my God, bro. Oh my God, you in a different world, bro.
No, I'm not gonna hold you. That's what make me hate daylight saving. When I know it, I'm like, yo, Dezo, only New York daylight saving turns New York into like dead ass a whole different place. Like that shit is yo. The day and the night in New York looks totally different. When daylight saving, yo, it'd be 4 o'clock and it's mad dark, and you're like, yo, what the? And it turns into Gotham City. Like once it turns dark, everybody just said it's crime, crime time. Like yo, what
that's
the
fuck? Fucking bad signal for the
up.
Fucking criminals. The minute the sun go down, oh shit, dog, it's time for me to get active, my nigga. It could be fucking 3:30 in the fucking day, but since the sun but yo, Tex, since the sun said, yo, I'm gonna take my shift early, I'm gonna take it off early. These motherfuckers say, I'm gonna take my shit off early now. I'm gonna come outside a little bit early and start doing fuckery. Yo, go to the mental institution, my nigga. You need help. You need therapy. If the sun goes down, you change into a different person. You need to talk to that different person inside your mind.
Niggas, the light goes down and niggas turn into Shamar, bro, and then they start doing that dumbass dance. I'm like, yo, my nigga, I keep seeing the dance. Yo, I hate social media. Yo, son, please, whoever's fucking handling my algorithm, son, stop letting me watch stupid shit, yo. Stop letting me watch stupid shit, son. I'm tired of seeing that Shamar dance, bro. Fuck, man. Clock these nuts.
I don't want to know, but just real quick, what is the Shamar dance? You know what? No. That's a pivot.
Yeah,
Pivot this motherfucker before you come up, bro.
I got you.
We gonna pivot, man. He'll probably send it in the chat. You know what I'm saying?
Do not bring it up, bro. Do not
I
bring
am,
it up.
I am,
I'm
I
sorry
am.
I asked. I'm sorry I asked, bro.
Let's get straight to the shits, man. We have a 47th president of the United States of America,
Yes, sir.
and he's the same exact person as the 45th president of the United States of America.
Who would have
Make
thought?
that make sense. Make that
Who
make
would have
sense.
thought? Who would have thought?
You know that little
Donald,
gap right there, that MJ gap right there,
bruh,
like MJ won the 3-peat. Then you know
No way. No way
Hakeem
you're calling
came.
Trump MJ. No way you're calling. Yo, I'm
I
out.
mean,
I'm out.
40,
Send me
50,
the hell,
40.
Dezo.
No.
Send me the hell,
Keep that
Dezo.
nigga
exactly
here.
how it
Keep
is.
that motherfucker here. We
That's
here, Deso.
exactly how it is, though. Context, like
Yo,
We
what?
here, Deso.
Yo, send me the yo, Ox, somebody.
No,
Somebody
man,
send me
chat.
the hell, son.
We
Send
keeping
me
this
the
nigga
Trump
here. He
hit
gotta
a-
feel this fire, bro. Fuck that.
this
The
man
fire
Trump
here.
hit a.
Yo, don't worry. We gonna bring him back into the fire. We gonna find this motherfucker. He ran up for a second.
This man Trump hit a 3-peat and then retired for a few and then came back and hit another 3-peat. You know, it's
No,
really,
Des, you gotta change it up a little bit. He hit the 3-peat. He ain't retired. Motherfuckers blackballed him out the league. Blackballed him out the league. Gave the chip to some old nigga that can't even keep it up for long. You feel what I'm saying? Pause on that, but
pause on that, bro.
Pause on that, but it is what it is. That's what it is, bro. Because the man mind went after 1 year in the term, my nigga. 1 year after serving term, the man mind decided to take a walk. The man came back and against all the odds, and I mean all the odds, I mean getting shot at, attempts, people talking down, the fucking media against him. He came back and won resoundingly. Resoundingly. There ain't no fucking thought like, oh yeah, she got it. No, she ain't have shit. And the other nigga right before didn't have nothing either.
She didn't have a thing.
Nigga, this is MJ on crack right here, bro. You nigga on crack. We ain't have no Hakeem. We ain't calling Biden Hakeem. We calling that nigga a wash down Steve Francis, nigga, that started to break down, nigga. That's what we calling that man, bro.
Don't disrespect Steve Francis.
I might be giving that nigga too much credit calling Steve Francis, my nigga. He might be washed up Ben Simmons, nigga.
That boy is Kirk Heinrich.
Kirk Heinrich. We gonna go with Kirk Heinrich right now. We gonna go with Kirk Heinrich.
And shout out to Kirk Heinrich, Bulls legend. But you know, following Trump's win, as you guys know, it wasn't going to be a peaceful win. It was going to be a peaceful victory. There have been protests all over America. There was protests in Chicago. Thousands have. This is according to the Guardian. So the Guardian states that thousands protest in New York and Washington. So yeah, there have been protests all over America. And it's you know, it's tough, man, because these protests, while they were inevitable, aren't going to change much. Like, this man is still going to get sworn in on January 5th, and there ain't really much else to be done about it.
You see the childish shit right here, Dezo? You see the childish shit? Somebody get fucking elected to be the president, and you protest. So, real quick, I don't know if we have anybody here that's against the decision that got made, but real quick, and I don't know if anybody here is radical as the people that protested, but for the people that do feel that kind of way, that do support the people that protesting, I want to ask you a question. What's the point of the protest right here? Like, are you mad against the decision? Are you saying there's like some corruption in this? Like, what's going on right there with the protest?
Oh my God! Oh, okay. Yours.
All right. Okay.
Lock in, nigga.
All right. Text.
Before I came to the fucking video, I saw ads, bro. Do not take the ads away from us, bro. Please.
It's up, nigga. It's up. Lock in, Pirate. Lock in. Where's your MAGA hat, Pirate? Lock in, Pirate. Avion, I know you locked in too. You go shoot your gun, Avion. I already know you got your gun. Shoot it in the air, my boy. It's up. My fault, y'all. My fault. Go ahead.
You straight. But all I'm asking, like, what is the point of a protest right here? Like, are you saying some wrong, like ill doing was made, like corruption? Like, are you just mad this nigga back here?
They just mad that he's back. That's really what it is, bro.
Wait.
And I'm not gonna lie. I need to know like where in New York was like the protest happening, because I'm not gonna lie, it was a lot of good vibes out here. Now, there were a few people that were upset about it, but like they held that bitch down. They knew what the fuck to do. They ain't out just walking around just yelling. They held that shit down.
Did y'all see the map? Did y'all see the map of like the voting like per county and stuff like that? Even if you look at New York, like it was really only the city that really voted blue. Like the rest of New York was red as hell. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like if you it showed, I think there's a map. I'm gonna see if I can find it. I'll send it to y'all. But there shows you a map of like per state, but it shows you per county of like, so you'll see like even in blue counties, like you'll see like the metropolitan city would vote blue, but then the rural areas around it would vote red. You get what I'm saying? So it's like,
Right.
I mean,
Real quick.
So the messages were only
Easy in New York City. They say that the protesters were crowded outside Trump International Hotel and Tower on Fifth Avenue, holding signs that read, "We protect us," and "Mr. President, how long must women wait for liberty?"
Yo, Tex, where's Trump Tower now? What street is on Trump Tower? Fifth Avenue and what?
that's Fifth and shit. It's in the. Hold on, let me double check. Let me check.
Right. Wherever that. While Tex looking it up, for the main areas in New York, because for the most part, since we did our stream on last week Monday, and apologize again for not coming here Friday, but we back here Monday. You already know. But since then, I haven't really saw like anything really like. Now, granted, I saw like a few groups, maybe like 2 or 3 people, just like, you know, at least one of those groups had like a sign saying, "Not here, Trump," but like, not really like a whole protest. If anything,
but there was the boys there. The boys was definitely out there. There was definitely, so it's by it's between 57th and 59th Street on Fifth Ave. So like that, but that area was there was closed off, and there was a lot of patrollers. Like there was a heavy. But that area is always heavily guarded with police.
Right.
But you did see there was a lot of barricading. Like they barricaded a couple of spots where around the area and secured the perimeter. So you definitely saw like there was a presence that you saw military police. Even though that area does get that, there was a difference. Like you saw it was elevated for sure. And so maybe they were preparing for something like that. But yeah, I don't know. I didn't see any protests particularly though.
And to be fair, like around that area now, that's close to Trump Tower, you're basically seeing, for us, that's in that area, because like Manhattan is a subsection of New York City. It's like its own borough, its own spot. Manhattan and that area near Trump Tower, that's basically Billionaire Row. So that's where all the rich people are really at. So like if they having like protests and shit like that right there, like there's a little freedom right now for them, because billionaires, like they're always on the move. They're trying to get out. They're not really trying to pay attention to nothing. So like,
where's Donald Trump from?
You said what?
Trump from New York?
Is he from New York? Pirate, help me out in the chat. Pirate, help me out. I already know. You know, is Donnie from New York? I want to say yes, but I'm not too sure.
You said where's she from?
Yeah, where is Donald Trump from?
Yeah, New York.
New York? Okay, yeah.
Why aren't y'all rocking with your mans?
Yeah, his parents and all that. They used to remember his parents used to own remember the Trump joint is a family business in real estate. So they was been they was turning, that's why people had the whole issue with Donald Trump in the beginning, was because his parents were accused of racism because they were turning down people of color for the buildings to apply for like apartments and residencies and stuff like that. So that's why, remember, in the beginning, that was the original thing. And then remember, Trump, that was the original thing. Like people didn't like Trump in the beginning. Like I remember, like back in the days, like it used to be the racist thing. And then what ended up happening as I got like older and stuff like that, then I started seeing him like in mainstream hip hop culture, mainstream regular culture. Like he was everywhere. Oprah show, like I was like, damn. And then eventually he got that, what was that, the Apprentice show? And then he became like this like infamous kind of like polarizing figure where it's like people rock with him, but then people don't rock with him. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it was always like I remember it was always like this up and down with him, hot and cold with him.
Yeah. I mean, I before the election cycle, I never really knew anything about Trump other than the fact that a lot of rappers referenced him in music. You know, that's it. I never really watched the Celebrity Apprentice like that. I was always like, I was
Oh,
always,
that's a famous saying. That's all. You're fired. You're fired. You're
right.
fired.
But I just always heard rappers talking about it. And
Boy, him and Vince McMahon, they used to OD with that. Like they used to, that was like the infamous quote, like packing you up. And to be fair, like things like that too, it kind of just shows you, kind of gives you a glimpse on like how feeble and frail, like especially in the entertainment industry, right? That kind of shows you like, yo, how much your life kind of depends on other people, kind of like, you know what I'm saying? Like you have to kind of like acquiesce to certain people. You know what I'm saying? Like because everybody was on pin. The whole show of The Apprentice was to not make Donald Trump mad, so that way he didn't fire you. You know what I'm saying? Like you had to like appease him and make him feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like it was so weird. Like same thing like those Diddy shows back in the day. Like you know what I'm saying? Like all those shows was kind of like you saw people like kissing ass and boot licking and brown nosing and all that shit to try to get to the top, and that shows you the predatory behavior that people had to jump through hoops and jump through fire just to like get to another level in life. Shit was crazy.
Hey, Tex,
Right.
yo, Dezo. Just notice a little trend right there. All those people with the power and all that stuff, they're getting caught back with crazy shit.
Oh
All
yeah,
those
for a
people
fact.
that just
That's a
abuse
fact.
the power, just getting caught back with crazy shit. Hey, y'all be looking up to certain people, but every time they get a little bit of power, for some reason, they step out of the comfort zone of the law and they go into illegal shit. Now, my question is, do you think that happened with the power before or after?
Shit.
I think
Both.
I think it's both. Yeah,
Both. Both. Go ahead,
So if
go
we
ahead.
could all agree right here that it's both, why the fuck are you, not y'all particularly, but you know motherfuckers that like these niggas, why the fuck y'all trying to tell me to look up to a motherfucker when you already have in your mind already that before all of this shit happened, the motherfucker was doing dirt like the nigga on the corner?
Go ahead. What do you go ahead, Denzel. I'll let you go first.
Um, I don't tell people to look up to anybody. Like I wouldn't tell people to look up to Trump.
Not necessarily look up, that's all, but like put this person in high standard, at least give him an out because you feel like he did things that's credible to a person becoming a great or a powerful person in power, a person in
Oh,
position to make
so
things move.
but the all right. So the thing is, right? A lot of people will probably look up to Trump because he's an excellent businessman. But at the same time, you got to think like, yeah, he might be a great businessman, but that kind of way to gain that kind of power can also be very like corrupt, so it's just like Pirate said in the chat right here, power corrupts, man.
Right.
Power Absolute power corrupts absolutely is the quote that I'm thinking about, and that's true in life in general. um
And,
Shout
what
out to
makes it
Peter
even
Parker.
what makes it even worse too is it's it's kind of a play on psychology and sociology, right? It's kind of like the manifestation of human ego, in my opinion. So power, in my opinion, would be the manifestation of like the need of the human ego to satisfy itself, right? Making yourself feel bigger and more important than what you are, right? And that kind of is what kind of separates us from animals, because animals are surviving off of just primal instinct, right? But we have placed ourselves with this critical thinking and higher learning at this point, where we've kind of like created this like false sense of reality, right? With the meaning why I'm saying that is like prestige is man-made. Like if you get what I'm saying, the concept of prestigiousness, titles, accolades, all of these things, right, is to validate either someone's work, someone's education, someone's, you know what I mean? But it's in actuality, it doesn't mean anything, right? It's really just a human concept that's manifested from to appease the human ego, in my opinion. So that's why power corrupts, because it feeds on the necessary human nature of someone trying to fulfill their own like self-desire of being bigger than what they are. And then they play on other people. Not everybody has that, right? But then when they have the access to power, it just multiplies. So that's why you mean like the key to the city, things of that nature. All of these little small things, they don't mean anything in when it comes to like improving people's daily lives. However, we use that to put people into classism in different classes and make people feel better than what they are. That's why you have different stores that they get their product from the same places, right? But once you slap a brand on something, you can upcharge it because you're going to make the other person feel like, well, I put more money into this, so I feel better than you. That's a small microcosm of what we're seeing here. And the American people don't give a fuck at this point, right?
But
like,
the flip side to that, though, to answer Easy's question, like a lot of people look up to those people that have that kind of power. Like a lot of people are like they
a person can do no wrong for them.
You know what I'm saying? They get off on that, and they love
people
that
are infatuated with influence. People are infatuated with the ability to influence.
Exactly. So somebody like Trump will always be in people's good graces because he is the amalgamation. I don't even know if I'm saying that word right, but
amalgamation.
He's that to the people. You know what I'm saying? He's the head honcho. He he took a small loan of $1 million, and he made it a empire. You know what I'm saying? So it's really I don't know. Some people find it as to be an aspiring story, especially with this election. Like the hurdles and obstacles that he had to fight through to win this election.
On top of that, too. Oh yeah, go ahead. Sorry, my fault.
Now, obviously, the Democrats are gonna have to go back to the drawing board and work out something for next time, so that
if they go back to the drawing board, if they decide to change up,
they have to, bro. Because there's no way you can come back with the same strategy for next time, because it's clearly not gonna work. Like just banking on the fact that black people are gonna vote for you is not gonna work anymore. You have to fight for our vote the same way like Republicans have to fight for our vote.
But let me ask you this, right? Let me put this scenario in front of you, right? But let's just say the Democrats come back and say, yo, look at all the things that happened to us. We can acknowledge Donald Trump's side, and we already did. We already see this nigga Tex did it himself. He played many men. You know what I'm saying? So we can acknowledge that. But let's see what the Democrats have to say. First, they're gonna say, no matter what you say, we held the information down. But our side, the candidate we had to represent the Democrats, first off, his mind wasn't even there, so we held that down. So we was doing a mass cover-up job. Then it showed its ugly head in our first debate. Then we had to switch, we had to pivot, and the way how we pivoted, we kind of panicked, yes, but we didn't have the luxury of giving the people the choice. So we took somebody that we think could have held up our side. Now, in turn, that was a kind of a bad decision. But at that same point, they could say our marketing, our ideas, our policy, we didn't pan it out as good. We didn't do a great job putting our new candidate out of nowhere, out the blue, because no matter what, this is going to go down in history. Like, yo, the person that was serving president, he was trying to go for a re-election, then he had to drop out because mental health issues. So, like, that's going down in history. So, no matter what. So, the person we put, not as charismatic, I would say, even though Biden didn't have too much charisma to him, didn't have the, I would say, the
charisma to him.
Yeah, but he still had the red. You know what I'm saying? Like, he still, like, I don't know. It's just weird. It's weird. That's kind of odd. But we could definitely say Kamala didn't have the charisma either. And if anything, she couldn't hold the candle that Joe Biden was letting the wax burn off. Now, all those things considered, right? Even when it came down to it, we was just missing a few states: Pennsylvania, Minnesota, things like that. If we won these, like,
traditionally blue states, though, like
no, you're right. You're right. But some states, it was still close. Like, we were still winning over what we needed to win over. It was just the swing states that I could make a case for that we didn't really put in our campaign to really strengthen those swing states and really appease to them.
Hold on, take a point. Take a pause on that real quick, easy.
Go ahead. Yeah.
If that would be any type of a premise, because one, that would be a ridiculous argument to make, right? The reason why I'm not you. Yeah. So what I'm saying is, you should have been well aware that was gonna. You should have been well prepared that was going to be the case instantly. That wasn't something that you play by the book and then based off the results you realize, oh, this is where we messed up at. No, that was not the case. You should have known that those swing states were automatically going to be due to the position that you were in from the beginning. So your first obligation would have been to shore that up the correct way. And to shore that up the correct way would be to go by policies, to introduce. If you're going to introduce yourself, we don't need to introduce the person. We don't care about the person, because we have seen that one, you just promoted this person out of nowhere, right? And we've already seen her. We're familiar with the face. We've heard you. We've seen you already. So now we need to know what your brain is like. We need to see what are your policies.
Not to cut you off, but are we familiar?
No, you're good.
Do we know your brand? Do we know your face? Because some people will say you just
do
got
know
thrown
the
in.
face. We've seen her everywhere. Shit, he said, look what Pirate said. Montel had her. We've seen this woman before. It's not like we haven't seen her, but we don't know her brain. We know the face. So that's why I disagree with the charisma part. I don't think it was the charisma part. I think it was more so it was misplaced. Everything was misplaced. Where she placed the charisma was terrible. You get what I'm saying? It wasn't like it was a lack of charisma. It was you picked the oddest moments to be charismatic in. And when you tried to be charismatic, it was all over the place. You had a Southern Drake. You were doing some Drake shit. You had a Southern accent here. You had an Indian accent here. You had a Caribbean accent here. You had a MAGA accent here. What the fuck are you doing? Are you're trying to be an amalgamation of everybody, but you can't. You can say I'm here to help everybody and represent everybody, but you can't try to personify and represent and try to use that and try to make a spectacle of yourself to show how much of everybody you are. That's what it became. I'm going to try to show my personality and that I'm relatable to everybody, and it didn't work out at all.
Wait. Hold on, Tex. Hold that number right there. Hold on. Just to double back. Okay. Right. But we discussed this already.
Right.
I don't think he was there, but on the the special NSB Empire in America collaboration special. Go make sure y'all go check that out. We kind of talked about that already. We know there's a machine behind her, because why did you choose her to be the running if you didn't? If you're for democracy, you leave that decision to democracy, right? But instead, you chose a different route, not even liberal. You just said, we're going to make the decision for the people, and we're going to throw this person right here. So if we're knowing that, we're knowing people behind her are laying things out. It's not necessarily her that's planning out her campaign, unfortunately. And you're right in that aspect. There's not much charisma. The places you put it is kind of misplaced. Policies, things of that nature is bad. But my thing is, though, even with all that, we could, not we, but the Democrats could say, we were ill prepared. Now, granted, you should be prepared, but at the end of the day, still, we were ill prepared. And I hear you, Pirate. Yes, she got smashed everywhere, but their style, even before Kamala got there, their style was promoting to the big inner cities, the groups of people, the droves of people that they know could get to the polls and they can get their votes in like that. Now, granted, all the other counties, yes, and very shocking, but they could have an argument to say we were ill prepared, and if we tighten up what we can do, this would have been a different outcome.
But the thing is, even if, all right, so easy, she was ill prepared, right? She found out she was running to be president literally while election season was underway.
Right.
But even if they were prepared, even if Joe Biden hadn't gotten sick, that nigga would have got smashed.
No, that
nigga would have got smoked. his boots would have got smoked off. You would have just seen him on the debate stage with nothing but his shoes on. You know what I'm saying? He would have got smashed, bro. Like Joe Biden would have done the same. Like because the thing is, people were sick of Joe Biden. People were already sick of Joe Biden. Like they didn't like Joe Biden either. So even if he would have still ran, and he would have prepared a campaign for himself, I don't think that would have helped either.
Do you think it's necessarily the hate towards Joe Biden or the hate towards the machine behind Joe Biden?
It might be a little bit of both. Because on one hand, you got, like I said, man, like I said earlier, Democrats have always banked on having the black vote. That's the one thing that they've always banked on. But when they come back to the exit polls, when the exit poll shows that 20% of the black vote went Republican, that's an issue. Like, that's an issue,
Right.
bro. They can't afford to lose that 20% because then they lose elections.
Right.
So now they have to go back to the drawing board and figure out, okay, what can we do to pander more to black people? And let me tell you one thing that I know for sure, Easy. I don't know why I'm talking Pirate. But let me tell you one thing that I know for sure, Easy. They are going to pull some sick shit in this next election. They are going to pander like a mug.
So Dezo, all right, let me ask this question real quick there. I want you to continue on with your thought, but real quick, do you think they're gonna pander or they're gonna use our people?
Did you know
what's the word? But
no, I was just messaging you on the private chat telling you to put me up.
All right,
but let me ask this question real quick. Do you think they're gonna pander or they're gonna use our people to, I would say, give us a guilty conscience of the decision that we made before? Because I don't think when you say pandering, I hear helping, doing something that could help us. I don't see that.
Check this out, bro. The next election, I guarantee is going to be a multiracial, gay, LGBTQ rights connoisseur that's going to run for president.
You're saying somebody that's of that community, like
of that community. I guarantee.
How does that help the black vote?
No way.
Because
we gotta. They have to. They have. He's gonna be mixed with black and.
Oh God.
Oh no! Dezo, don't you put that on us? Don't you put that
on us, bro? No.
It's gonna.
Wait, but Tex, you say put that on us. I want to know why are we still fully aligning ourselves with the Democratic Party?
No. Whoa.
No, not that us. Not that us.
Yeah, not that us. No, bro. Yeah, I'm talking about.
You're talking about what is the president going like? What is that?
Yeah, because he said, because that's what he gonna be mixed. He gonna be mixed with black. I'm like, whoa.
No, we don't want to be associated with that, bro.
Yeah, he or she is gonna be a black, a real black Christian. Hey, he's gonna be Christian too. Like,
how can you be Christian in doing that, bro? You are. Oh my God.
They're gonna make a person. Like, this person doesn't exist yet, but they're gonna make him in a lab where he's.
They're gonna turn.
He's a black Hispanic that is Christian, and he's also in the closet a little bit, but he's not in the closet because he's openly gay about it. You know what I'm saying?
Don't got his green card, but trying to get his green card, things like that.
Will Smith. It's not a.
Oh God.
Yeah.
I'm on.
No, you know what? That's send him that fucking hell. Don't disrespect the Fresh Prince.
Shit.
Will Smith as well.
Hey, but real rap though, this we know why the election turned out the way it did.
Mm-hmm.
And we continue to see evidence of it on TikTok, on Instagram, on YouTube, on X. We see evidence of it ever since the election, the vote counts went in.
Mm-hmm.
It's evidence over and over, and it's just like, you know what? Oh shit, I don't know. Can I pull up? I can. Well, I'm telling you, there is a reason why that election turned out the way it did, and it's because these fucking liberals, Democrats, they're just going too fucking far.
You're gone too far.
They just took it.
Just real quick, Ox.
You know, it's just like, bro, what are y'all doing, bro? Like, look, I want to show y'all this video.
Real quick, Ox, I got told if you voted for Trump, you want your daughters to die.
Fuck. Yo, I'm out.
That's rhetoric.
I'm saying this is what I
that-
got told. I'm not saying this. I got told this, bro. Like, I got told this. So imagine, yo, text. Yo, Ox, even Ox, you even saw me. Yo, dog. Imagine me getting told that. Imagine the look on that's gonna be on my face the minute I get told that. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, dog? Like, and then you have to come to me with that bull.
Yeah,
me.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Nah, like I said, like to the point where like everything was.
Yeah. Play this video when you get a chance. That's all.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's kind of
What?
Can y'all hear that?
Yeah.
because I only realized this a couple of days ago, and I've only come out to a few people. I'm a guy.
What? That's clap-worthy?
Wait, what? Wait, what?
I use he, they pronouns, and I'm gonna go by Theo.
Yo, I'm out, son. Yo,
and I have to go home every day and be called my dead name and have see her pronouns used every time I go home. And no one realizes how hurtful it is. It's like a slap in the face. And I dyed my hair last night so I could feel more masculine. And I was we love you, Theo.
I love you, Theo. Yo, get this dumb shit off my screen. Yo, what the fuck, yo?
Ox, I hate you. I don't even know how you found that shit, but I hate
Yo,
you.
easy.
Oh my
I
God.
hate me. Because I had to listen to that type of shit. But I'm saying, like, I want everybody to feel loved. I don't want anybody to be bullied. I want everybody to love themselves. But This is the type of shit that we are forced to support. Oh man, I had another video and I was about to send it, but my fucking phone died last night in the middle of it, bro. I'm talking about they was on CNN, right? They was on CNN. They was talking about the sports situation, right?
Okay.
There was a brother on there, and there was a white dude. The brother didn't even get to finish his sentence. He said they was talking about the sports, and he was like, he said, most people do not want their girls playing sports with boys. Dude lost his mind. He said, "Don't call them boys. Trans girls are not boys." And I'm not gonna sit here and listen to these slurs. You see, you call them slurs. This is transphobia. This is on CNN, bro. And then the sister that was running the show stopped the brother like, yo, okay, like basically like, oh, you can't say that. Like, bro, get the fuck out of here, man.
Wow.
So I can't call somebody.
If I can't call a boy,
right.
I don't want to be a part of this shit no more. Like, bro, I'm not, bro. I am not finna keep doing this.
It
shit
is corny, man.
I'm not gonna keep doing this. I don't care. You can be who you want to be, and I'm not gonna purposely hurt your feelings. I'm not gonna purposely disrespect you. But you're not gonna cancel me. You're not gonna bully me. You're not gonna make me say what is wrong. You're not gonna just lie to my fucking face. You know what I'm saying? I know you're not gonna disrespect me like that. Like, you're a man, dog.
Yeah, I'm taking that as disrespect. I'm taking it disrespect at this point.
You as bad as you want to be a bitch, you are a boy.
At this point, I feel disrespected.
Right.
Like, nigga, are you insulting my intelligence right now? I don't play about my respect, nigga.
What are you talking about? They, them. Like, you are one motherfucker.
Yo, Ox.
That should get me
talking about one person, they, them, group. Like, nigga, who?
Yeah, I ain't
gonna lie.
Plural. I don't mean no disrespect. Like, I'm not trying.
No. We're not talking disrespect, Ox, but we're just saying, and when we're talking about the English language, one person cannot be a they. Find something else, my nigga, because this shit is this shit is not smart. It's not. I stop. This shit is not smart. It's not smart.
I just want to say that things like that are the reason that election went the way it went, bro.
Exactly.
Like the Democrat and liberals have lost fucking marbles.
And then on top of that too,
the Republicans got the Senate, the House, they got it all. They got everything. Because you motherfuckers want to play with our intelligence and go, oh my God, you can't say that.
Yes.
Get the fuck out of here, man. My nigga Donnie is back.
Hey, let me ask this question to them. Let me ask this question. Everything that they pushing, why did anything become blue? Everything, the town is about to be painted red. So with all the propaganda, all the stuff you've been saying and pushing, why have you made any spot on the fucking map blue then, my dog?
Right.
Bro, the judges are red. The Senate is red.
I seen another video. I wasn't on my toes enough to send it so I could share it too.
Yeah.
But it was a girl. She's a part of the LGBTQ community. You know what I'm saying? She considers herself to be a lesbian. You know what I'm saying? Which is fine. I love it. I love everybody. But she was saying that she had got harassed by her family, her friends, because she voted red. And she was like, the reason I voted red is because you motherfuckers are going too far. She's like, when we were trying to get our rights to be married, that was it. We stayed out the way. There wasn't no big deal. Yeah, we had our parades in June. It was no big deal. It was just cool. Now y'all are doing so much. It's like, bro, can't we just be ourselves and not make everybody else be us too?
Yo, Ox, I'm not gonna lie to you. Respectfully, even that parade in June is a little bit too much. Like that parade right there, there's so much things like you could wrap up into like against the law that like
walking around naked and all that shit. That has nothing to do with being gay or lesbian and all that shit. That has nothing to do with it. That's just
right.
Indecent, what they call it, like that's just
indecent exposure. And at that point, you're doing it on a higher level.
And then people be like, you need to take your kids to that so they can be like, no,
I don't want my kids to see a fucking dick in their face, bro.
On top of that too, like Ox, it's to the point that you were saying, like talk about going too far. It turned into identity politics. That's what it was. It wasn't, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't let's attack a policy. Like before you got here, what I was saying was the smart thing was you already know that Trump was an entertainer. Like he is born and bred in entertainment. He knows how to maneuver in this field, especially at being volatile. He knows how to do it. He made his name doing it. So you should focus on the policy, right? You shouldn't stoop down to his level and try to go tit for tat or try to go for the entertainment route or try to go for the relatability route. You should have went strictly with more facts. Go talk to economists. Talk to the porters. Remember, the porters were on strike. Go talk to them. Like, have a live event talking to the representation of them. Talk to the have a board meeting with teachers. Have a board meeting with MTA workers. Things like that. Like production workers. So that way you can show, like, this is what I'm trying to do. This is what I'm trying to do for housing. This is what I'm trying to do for the economy. This is what I'm trying to do for the American people. Instead, what you did was just fling shit and try to fling shit.
Literally shit, Tex. Literally shit. Cardi B? You think I'm taking advice from that bitch?
Make it make sense. Who's getting played by Offset left and right? What the fuck?
That's irrelevant. That's irrelevant.
No.
It's not irrelevant. That's all I'm saying. Like, she's a bozo.
It is irrelevant that her husband cheated on her, bro.
Absolutely Offset.
But it is relevant.
That doesn't mean I can't take her seriously. I don't take her seriously because she's a goofball.
No, nigga.
I don't take her seriously simply because she's a goofball, not because her husband cheated on her.
She's a fucking criminal that's walking the streets, nigga. She is a criminal. These motherfuckers are criminals. Nigga, she went on multiple interviews, multiple times, not even interviews, just on Spaces alone, and said the shit that she did back in the day that she has not got done for in yet. Nigga, you are a criminal.
I think the statute of limitations is probably up on that. So
who gives a fuck on the statute of limitation? Alex, you still a criminal at the end of the day. Or because they can't judge you for that and throw you in the jail for that doesn't mean you ain't do that motherfucking shit. You a criminal. It's just you evading and avoiding the law. I ain't gonna take no fucking advice from a criminal. You should be behind the bars still to this day. And even when you come out, you don't have a vote because if we're gonna do the law, felons don't get a vote. Fuck out my face, man. Don't judge. Yo, what the fuck? Fuck out my face.
Slow down, easy. I will say this too. And don't get me wrong. I don't think Trump had an amazing campaign either. I think this was very lackadaisical. Cool. I think he knew it was in the bag, so he didn't really need to go hard. I think it was really just like
once he got shot, it was over.
Yeah, I think once he saw Kamala, he was like, "Oh, this is gonna be a breeze. It's gonna be a breeze."
Yo,
I
real
think he
quick,
saw her and really said, "Oh, this is a layup." You know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, like
real quick, Tex. Remember the clip that Paris sent us when we was on the show? I mean, but the man said it himself. Yo, I looked at Kamala the other day. She looks exhausted. She ain't built for this. My boy was standing on the podium leaning on some killer shit, on some P shit, like just saying that, like, yeah, she looks exhausted. I'm telling you, I got enough energy to keep on going. So we got one person, she could barely show her face, and then when she show it, we see the hairs popping up from the top of her head. We already know what that means. You feel me, Tex? Like, we know what that means. Meanwhile, my dog over here, he's still back in his same peak coat, nigga, at the same spot on the podium. Nigga, you would think he is scared to get on the podium. He came right back on the podium and saying, yeah, this bitch is fucking tired already, my nigga. We ain't even get started on the race, dog.
Right.
What the fuck she about to do for the country? She already tired trying to get you to buy into her.
It was a few missteps in the campaign, and like I said earlier, man, they're gonna come back in 2028 with some sick shit, man. It's gonna be sick what they do to try and win back that 20% that voted.
They're gonna drop the stimulus checks, that's what they're gonna try to convince Congress to get the stimulus checks.
They're gonna do something for sure. But yeah, man. Let me hear y'all. Let me hear.
Just wrap it up real quick, Dezo. I just want to wrap it. What makes it even more funnier is that he ends up trolling her till the end, and he ends up saying, "Yo, all that money that you lost trying to go against me because I heard you in debt now. No, I'll pay it off just because I'm a good guy. Just because I'm a good guy. Shout out to the good guys."
Let me hear what y'all think is going to happen in the next 4 years, if anything. You know.
That's actually one of the. So before I give that, I'll ask you guys, how do you guys feel about that policy? Because that was one of the majoring factors that a lot of people was harboring on, right? Was that full immunity, allegedly, that Trump was planning to sign in if he became president to allow the police to have full immunity. I heard that it's not full immunity; it's supposed to be qualified immunity. So obviously, if you're going by the protocols, and that's why the English language has so many loopholes in it, it's hilarious. So with qualified immunity, it can mean a plethora of things. You get what I'm saying? So you could still be shiesty and have terrible judgment, but if you are doing things within the lines of the law, you're still fine. You get what I'm saying? So you just have to dot your I's and cross your T's. Basically, that's what they're saying, to get that immunity. But in my opinion, I say that to say this. My question is, how do you guys feel about that immunity thing? And do you think it's going to get as bad as it was beforehand when, people's lives were getting innocently gunned down, but now there's not going to be any consequences. We shouldn't even look for any consequences. How do you think that's going to unfold?
Real quick, Des, and Tex, if I can, let me just ask a quick question to that. And I think that will kind of answer your question right there. For us in New York, right? Which time do you think was worse? The stop and frisk era or the TNT era?
What is the TNT era?
So let me break it down to you, Dezo. So for us, right?
For you.
Stop and frisk era was when you innocently walking down the street and police just walk up on you.
Stop and frisk.
So you already know how that go, right? So TNT now, right? TNT, and this for niggas, if you was outside or whatever. No disrespect, but if you were just outside, like you just caught on to these things. So TNT, every third Tuesday and Thursday, you will have D-Techs that you wouldn't know is D-Techs, but they out here looking for you and trying to catch you for anything. So like you could have like less than a gram worth of weed. They're taking you and they're violating you. They're abusing their power just because they have they're stepping out of the law, but since they're doing it within reason of the law, it's cool. So if you have less than a gram of weed right now, like you can't, like weed is like legal, so like you're good. But like back then it was illegal. So like having that shit right there, they're violating you. So like you could be taken down to the precinct. Now it could be a Friday. You're in there for a month, all the way to a Monday, just because you was about to finish up your weed and this motherfucker came around the corner and just wilding. Or
Yeah.
he could do something funny and just take you around and try to threaten you, try to think you like they about to put wild charges on you, try to get you to flip on
Yeah.
somebody, things of that nature. So like they're abusing their power
TNT era for sure.
just because they're in reason. But then that's my question to Tex. Like, which one you think is worse? The stop and frisk where you're just getting harassed damn near at any given moment, or the TNT era when anything could happen to you if you're outside on a different particular night?
Definitely, I'm gonna go with the TNT era, for sure. Stop and frisk was annoying, right? But to be fair, it was a little bit more like concentrated for hammers. So like there was, I wouldn't say there was a little bit more lenient for drugs. They were still looking for drugs, but like they depending on who it was and who stopped you, they wouldn't be as annoying depending on who it was. So it's kind of like at their discretion. But TNT was always on go. TNT was always like they would that made their day. That made their day. Stop and frisk was more of a quota thing. So some guys when they made their quota, it was cool. You know what I'm saying? So you could, you know what I mean? They'll let you rock. But TNT was none. Everything was I'm taking it to the next level all the time.
So yeah, real quick, and I'm gonna pass the rock to Des. Real quick, I agree with you. I think the TNT era was kind of bad, even though stop and frisk was, even though like how you said they was concentrated for hammers, but they still took the rights out that picture and said, okay, we're gonna look for other things too. So if we're concentrated for a hammer, but for some reason we find a switchblade that's bigger than your hand, we're taking you down for some reason, even though you could be in a warehouse job and you generally use it for warehousing, and maybe you just have it only for protection. You're not using it for ill intent. But at the same time too, I would say that the TNT era, I would say yes, I would equate it to what you would say right here, given qualified immunity to officers now. But I would say that we kind of moved away from certain times and some of the things that we did back then. So like before, weed was a bigger thing. So like the quota came from weed, and that TNT, you could use weed as a resource for them, an advantage for them to go deeper into what they wanted to go and use it for. But since we have legalized certain things and certain things are not on the table no more because of technology, I feel like even though qualified immunity, and I'm still not agree with it, I still think it's really bad, but I don't think it's going to be to the magnitude that we think it's going to bring. I mean, to be honest, regardless or not, like there wasn't a law that passed by for George Floyd from before all the way to now. So like those things that happen even around those times could still happen right now. So even then, if we don't have no law in place to protect Black people, it's not going to mean a difference. So I still think it's bad, but I don't think it's going to make a resounding difference. I rather just want law that protects us. So.
Yeah. Well said. Me personally, when it comes to what I asked about the next 4 years, I don't think much is gonna, like, a lot of the Project 2025 things that have been floated out there. I don't think it's possible for him to pass some of those stipulations. Like, this is still a democracy, you know. like they were talking about banning the 22nd Amendment, to where, you know, like, so Trump will basically become like a dictator, instead of it being a by-election. And that's,
so
I don't know.
What's the 22nd Amendment again? What does it like allow?
Let me look it up real quick. 22nd Amendment.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be. I don't think it's gonna be to that degree. I think what can potentially happen is, I think.
So the 22nd Amendment. The 22nd Amendment states in Section 1, no person shall be elected to the office of the president more than twice, and no person who has held the office of president or acted as president for more than 2 years of a term to which some other person was elected president shall be elected to the office of the president more than once. So he's planning on abolishing that so that he can run more than twice.
So basically doing what we say the Senate and the Congress have to their advantage, because like people like Mitch McConnell, things like that nature, you've been holding the seat for goddamn how long now? So,
and that's the thing. Like, I don't think like as much as Republicans say that they rock with Trump, I don't think they rock with him enough to give him full full right to just go in and destroy the 22nd Amendment. You know what I'm saying?
let me ask you a question, Desert. Let me ask you a question, Desert. You know, you cool with your manager?
Not. I mean, he's all right. He's an all right guy.
Would you want him there all the time, or you think that there could be somebody that could pull up there that could do a better job?
It's definitely somebody that could pull up and do a better job. For sure.
Which way you leaning on this one, though?
Yeah, keep the 22nd Amendment. Facts.
See, some people say keep the man in there. If he's doing a good job, keep him in there until we find a reason to kick him out. But if he's doing a good job, why? So this, and Tex will notice, I always bring this equation up. If you make Coke, why are you making Diet Coke? Now,
because people like healthier options.
No. But let's use it like this. Let's use it like this. Why we can't make another industry. We can't make another lane. Once you make Diet Coke, you lose Coke. Why make Diet Coke if Coke is still doing great?
So you're saying we don't want any other?
Because choice is more attractive than having only one option.
But in this situation, you like no matter what, the choice is lost because you still have to put something new in. Now, my thing is, I'm not all the way agreeing with that banning the 22nd Amendment, but I'm saying if the person, and this is kind of towards Pirate Point when Ronald Reagan was in office, if he's doing such a great job, why do we have to get him out? Like, why do we have to abide by this law when in this particular situation, this man is we probably are in the shitter and he's doing a great job. So like, what hurts one more term?
Well, when it comes to the 22nd Amendment, I believe they put it in practice because they didn't want it. They didn't want America to be like Germany or Russia or places like that where it's only one guy that rules for a long period of time, like London, or England, I should say, not London specifically, but England in general. Yeah, they didn't want it to be like, they didn't want America to be like one of those places where it's just one person that rules for so long, like, and I see your point, Easy. Like, if that person is doing a good job, then why not keep them in there? But at the same time, it's like, one person's ideas can get stagnant, can get old. Sometimes you need some fresh new ideas in there. But if that one person doesn't want to relinquish their power, then you're never going to get that. There could be a brilliant mind out there in Korea, but Kim Jong-un is like, fuck that. I'm the guy.
But apart from those places, we have checks and balances though. So like, even though that person has power, we have checks and balances that could at least usurp that power to an extent to like, okay, he can't have dominion over everybody. My thing is though, even I agree with your point, but even if you do, all right, we're abiding by these rules right here. The next person that come in, no matter what, still has to deal with the residue that the last person left over. So even if you do say that new person, it can do a better job, at the very least, if you're saying that old person did a bad job or there's some things they need to be corrected, that new person has to go and correct it. So that person can't utilize their maximum potential. If I have to clean up, like I can't knock out these. If I'm in a store, right, and I got a line of customers, but there's a spill right there, but you're telling me I need to clean up the spill first before I knock these customers. I'm not making money. I'm cleaning up shit right now. So no money is being made to the store. You feel what I'm saying? So like, so I can't. I'm a guy that I could knock out that line in 2.5. Now you fucking up the money because some people leaving the line. I'm not maximizing my potential. My thing is though, right? If you have a term, right? Like if you have people like one more term. I'm not saying they could stay in office forever, but one more term, right? you could prepare that person that now now demand it. It's a democracy, so whoever comes in, you have to decide on who comes in. But you could the person before you could clean up the mess you made. You don't have to leave it for the next person, so they have to spend time cleaning up some bullshit you made. That's my thing.
And that's a good point. That's a great point actually, because there are presidents who got held back um because of past presidents' mistakes. But at the same time, like Obama, for instance, George Bush, shout out to Bush, but he wasn't really, he was
Shout out to
all right.
Bush is crazy. Shout out
He
to
was,
Bush is
okay.
insane.
But he started a war in Iraq, and the economy kind of collapsed because of the housing crisis and all that.
Didn't
Obama
care
had to
about
inherit all
black
that.
people.
And Kanye West famously said he doesn't care about black people. And
Shout
Obama
out to
had to
that comment.
inherit. Obama had to inherit that presidency. You know what I'm saying? Obama had to inherit all that. And that held him back a little bit. But by the time his third year of his first term came around, he was rolling. Like Obamacare was in full effect.
Right.
He ended the war, killed Osama bin Laden.
Remember,
Like,
he got 2 terms though. Remember, he was given 2 terms though.
that's
So
the
we
thing.
have a
Like
law.
after that first term, he was free to even do more things in that second term. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And
So like past presidents can hold you back a little bit, but at the same time, like
But we talking about a back to back right there. That's what we talk about. I forgot what number he is. 43rd and 44th. So we talking about back to back right there. In Donald Trump's case, like how we said, we talking about the MJ. We disappeared for 2 years and we came back. So we're talking about the 45th and 47th. So like even if I agree with you there, but then like even if in this situation the things I put in place before are not here because the nigga right in the middle, he took some of them down, and he put in his shit, and it didn't work. It didn't work, my friend.
yeah, but then at the same token, there's okay. So in the overall aspect, I agree. When you have overlap, right, in different terms and the transition between terms, obviously, like especially with the power of Congress, right, that's going to hold you back. Whether it's certain laws you're trying to implement, certain policies you're trying to act out. So you either have to reverse something or you have to either implement something. So depending on how much push and pull that you have to do in the beginning, obviously your first term usually is going to be like rough because you're either dealing with Congress that's opposing you or you're having to clean up, right? So to Dezo's point, he was kind of able to clean up by the third year, right? The third year going into the last year, but also remember, Dezo, there was a lot more social justice issues, right, that arise. So even though on the international side he was doing okay, on the national side he was under fire, and particularly with the black community, and how he was handling things of that nature. But then also his fight back was implementing cameras, right? He could say, yo, I started pushing for that initiative through the state level, blah, 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 whatever the case may be, right? But that's really due to the fact that the people reacted, right? It's not really, you didn't really initiate that. You really was just reacting to what the people, you get what I'm saying, was complaining about, obviously, right? So I agree. But at the same token, I think
initiating cameras like what? Like on
remember
police
body
officers?
cams, right? Initiating that and like really enforcing
That
that. Like
wasn't a more recent thing.
that was under Obama towards his
Oh,
last.
okay.
Yeah,
I feel
remember?
yeah,
Just
yeah.
remember Tamir Rice, all that time. That's all under Obama.
Yeah.
So what ended up happening was that remember the crowd roar and like police accountability was at an all-time ultimate high to the point where it was defunding the police. Now this is what happened. Trump got towards that part when it was defund the police time. You get what I'm saying? It was already at a boiling point. It was tipping over. Ferguson already happened. All these things already happened. So what ended up happening was that he ended up getting the brunt of having to react to everything too. I'm not saying that he should be getting a pass for how he acted, right? in the things that he said, but we all know how he talks. But the point I'm trying to make is that the reason why you have, in my opinion, 8 years is more than enough, and you don't want to go into 12 years, because 12 years is a decade, and a decade is a long time. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, to implement,
Right.
especially, for example, let's say, for example, he gets this term right, and he gets another one, right, back to back of 8 years. And we do not like what's going on, especially the fact that he has the Senate and the House of Representatives, the whole Congress. So he's going to be able to implement policies very quickly. Now, I think, in my opinion, what's going to happen is that he's going to allow the state to be a little bit more hands-on compared to the federal government. I think he's going to relax a little bit more with, because I think there was a situation that they said that he's already allowing the state school. He's going to allow the state to control school education, and I think eventually he's going to defund the federal board of education, and it's just going to be on a state level. I don't know if that's true. I'm going to double check that, but I
Yeah,
think he's going to.
I believe I heard something like that.
Right. So I think he's going to allow the state to have a little bit more control, which is technically a good thing, but it's a bad thing in other states. And this is why people were scared, because all of the policies that the senators were trying to implement in regards to women's health and women's choices. Yeah, over there. Yeah. So basically, like, they are very limited on what they're going to be able to do. Obviously they're a little bit more pro-life in the South and things like that, so those states are going to be a little bit more active on that. So imagine, on top of the qualified immunity, the certain policies that's in regards to women's health, they're going to have to travel and risk their lives trying to do, you know what I'm saying, like, in dealing with certain things when it comes to birth. And if they're in a situation that's sexual assault, you know what I mean, things of that nature, they're going to be in a crunch still, because you're not under immunity, even under a SA case. In certain states you still have to go through with the pregnancy, which is kind of insane for in a certain aspect. You get what I'm saying? So I
Yeah,
think with his tenure, he's going to allow the state to. I think the economy is going to definitely take a rise for sure. Which is going to
like
be
the
a good thing.
abortion issue is so interesting to me because a lot of Republicans say that they're pro-life,
Right.
except for when the baby's born. You know what I'm saying? Like once the baby's born, they don't pro-life. What?
Yeah, it's kind of insane. It's kind of insane. I think there's a lot of contradictions, but remember, they're two wings of the same bird. You get what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
obviously, they have to create this political theater for us. So we're only talking about it on a surface level, but in terms of like the infrastructure of the U.S., I think it's gonna be in technically like a better place economically. You get what I mean? I think there is going to be more jobs, more technical jobs. There's going to be opening up. I think a lot of telecommunication jobs, remote jobs is going to be opening up. I think there's going to be a lot more recruiting jobs is going to open up. Um, I think he's going to try to put an emphasis to show, like, hey, look, this is what I did. You get what I'm
hmm
saying? I think it's very glaring, the issues in terms of the economy and especially jobs. I think he's going to try to put at least something visually, so that way people can feel like it's tangible.
yeah. That's Hey man, that's enough presidential talk, man.
Yeah.
Um,
We
Donald
cooked on
Trump's back.
politics for a good minute.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Donald Trump's back in office. We'll see what happens. The next.
I'll say this real quick, I'll say this real quick.
Yeah,
Yo, he hasn't even stepped into office yet, and shit is moving. That's
Crazy.
yeah.
crazy
Fact.
though. That's kind of
Crazy.
a little crazy though. I don't know if Kamala won. I don't know if she would have got that same kind of motion. I'll just say that. Just
Listen,
say
there
that.
was something also that happened as well. There was apparently a caravan that had like a whole bunch of people that were coming in from Venezuela, Ecuador, Peru, Chile, Uruguay, and all that. And apparently they were stopped at the border, apparently just randomly. And this caravan group has been going back and forth for a while. And somehow, some way, somebody attributed like, one day he's not even in office yet, and already people are scared. I was like, oh boy. But he's already had meeting with Yahoo, Putin. I think he's scheduled to have a meeting with China, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, but
That's
I heard
crazy.
that he already had. Yeah, I heard he already had some meetings already. So yeah, big changes are coming. We'll see. I think
Yeah, man.
in terms of like conservative, I think we're going to see a lot of changes in terms of like what we're being marketed in terms of that. I think there's going to be a pullback in that. The celebrity, all you like celebrity like actors, all that stuff, you're gonna have to really show and prove because you're fighting against AI. So I think even that is gonna play a big part into it too. The entertainment industry did not work. And remember, a lot of them were the ones that tried to get Joe Biden out of here. Remember? There was the one that packed them up, all those actors and those things like, yo, he's too old. So now you kind of fell on your face. So y'all about to get packed up. He's about to watch. The feds is on y'all. It's
Mm-hmm.
nasty. Y'all all hiding out. What's Russell Simmons. Yeah. They're on your head. They're on your head, my boy. He sold everything. Real quick, Dezo, sorry. It reminds me. Russell Simmons tried to be he is official Indonesian citizen, and he relinquished his right as American citizen to avoid all of like the sexual assault cases and stuff like that. But I didn't even know he owns shares in Celsius, the energy drink. Him and Kimora Lee Simmons. So they're actually in a battle, and it's gonna have to bring Russell Simmons back to America. So if they get Russell Simmons back into America, the feds could possibly get him. So
Mm.
watch your head top, Russell Simmons. Watch your head top.
Let's move on to some more interesting news that I had. This is actually one of the crazier stories that I've heard this week. So apparently the Planet of the Apes is gonna happen sooner than expected, man. 43 monkeys escaped a South Carolina research facility.
Saw that
Um,
shit. Crazy.
so more than 40 monkeys escaped from a research facility in South Carolina on Wednesday, prompting warnings of nearby residents to secure their doors and windows. 25 of the fugitive monkeys have been captured safely, but 18 others are still on the loose as of Sunday, officials say. Here's what we know so far, man. So where exactly did the monkeys escape in South Carolina? The primates broke loose from Alpha Genesis in Yamasee, Beaufort County, in South Carolina.
That's insane.
The company confirmed 43 primates escaped from an enclosure of one of the company's facilities. Now, I'm not a genius. I'm also not claiming to be one of the smartest people in the world. But they have yet to explain what they're researching about these monkeys. And that's the more interesting part of this story. Why should we be securing our doors and windows for these monkeys? Are they violent monkeys? Are they
well
do they
let me
talk?
say, no, hold on, Dazzle.
Are
Hold
they
on,
sentient?
Dazzle. Wait, Dazzle. Before you get too far, bro. A lot of times
Are we going to die easy?
no, well, depending on which monkey comes up in your crib, hell the fuck yeah. I'm telling you right. Look, you secure your house because it may look like a friendly little monkey, right? Those monkeys are stronger than you. They are stronger than you. Now since you see it goes with height and weight and size, you know what I'm saying? So since they're small, their strength is confined to them. So since we're bigger, we could pick up a person. But if they was that big, they could have the strength to pick us up and fling us across the fucking room, bro, on some crazy shit. You know what I'm saying?
Rip us apart, bro.
Rip us
Rip
apart
us
like we in the fucking movie. So like if you have a monkey in your crib and he is erratic, like he could potentially kill you from how crazy he is. Now, it sounds crazy, monkey, yes, but more times than not, they do testing on animals, and more times than not, monkeys got the most similarities to our genetics and biology. So they might be running tests on monkeys that could be related to us or even animals or different things of that nature. But it's not that we about to have the Planet of the Apes pop out and they about to do some next shit on us. They about to take over
What?
society.
You don't think we about to? You don't think we gotta have? Yo. All right.
Bro,
All right.
out of everything, bro, I'm not wait,
no.
out of everything, bro, it's not gonna be no fucking monkey, bro. Nigga, it is not
Bruh,
about to be no
easy.
monkey.
Check-
It's gonna be
check-
something that's not here that takes over, nigga. It's something that's not here.
Easy. So check this out. They said when they were asking what they were using the monkeys to test, one of the researchers said that the company's clinical trials reportedly include research on progressive brain disorders. And guess what they were researching in the Planet of the Apes movie?
We not about to do this. What they was researching? What they
So
was researching?
James Franco,
Right.
in the movie, his
Talk,
dad had
Rizzo.
Alzheimer's, right?
Talk.
He was using his monkeys to research brain disorders so that he could heal his father. This is
Talk
Planet
that
of the
brain
Apes, bro.
disease shit.
We're in Planet of the Apes.
Lock in. Talk that
These
brain
monkeys
disease.
are going to become the smartest things on the planet.
We're
I hate
cooked.
you.
We're
They're gonna kill
cooked.
us all.
We're cooked. We're
I
cooked.
hate
We're
you.
cooked. We're cooked.
They're
We're
gonna
cooked.
kill us all.
I
They're
hate
gonna,
you.
bro. Once they learn Chat GPT,
I hate
we're
you.
out of
I
here,
hate you.
bro.
I hate
It's
you.
over.
Oh my god,
We're
no. I
out
know
of
he
here,
just
bro.
didn't say Chat. Oh my god,
We're
bro.
out of here, bro. We're
And the
out
bad
of
part, I
here.
be using Chat GPT. I hate you, bro. Oh my
We're
god.
out of here, bro. If they learn Chat GPT, we are instinct.
Nigga, they can't even hold the phone. Fuck tight.
They have opposable thumbs.
Yeah. Talk to Caesar.
I
Talk to
hate you,
Caesar.
Desmond.
Yeah, talk
We
to
locked
Caesar.
in.
I
We
hate
locked
you.
in. Once Caesar said no, I knew it was a wrap.
Yeah, it was over.
Once Caesar said no,
Let one of
niggas
these
and
researchers
broke
let one of
away.
these researchers grow a bond with one of these monkeys. It's over, bro. It's a wrap.
They already did, Dezo.
I was
They
about to
already
say that.
did,
I ain't
bro.
gonna lie. I can't put that past on people,
Listen,
bro.
listen, the human, and this is what I mean by ego, right? The movie, like you said, like this was, now don't get me wrong, I'm all for using science to help, like, you know what I mean, like correct things that, whether life or whatever environment places on people, right? And I'm all for the advancement of, medicine and helping people, but I think there's certain lines that people cross for ego. So just to say I did this using this, I did this doing this, things like that, right? And I think people will take any measure and test the limits of nature just to make a point. And I think
Right.
the karma that comes from that can be catastrophic and not felt until time to tell. But you know what I mean? Like, but this is a possibility. That there's a show called Zoo. I think it's on Netflix. There was a chemical that was like dumped and like it got into a whole bunch of ecosystem and waterways and things like that. And the animals, the way that their brains like evolved was they started to get intent. That was the only thing that they needed. Intent. Like they knew what they were doing. So they still had their primal like instincts, like they were hungry, things like that. But they knew like we are attacking humans now. Like it was past that. So you never know, bro. You never know. All it takes is something uh natural like to happen, like something, a gene to trigger, and all of a sudden their brain just unlocks and like now they understand
Right.
English and like, what's happening right now,
Exactly.
bro? They're already like elephants are very smart. Like all these animals show IQ is just the ability to communicate. We just don't understand the ability to communicate, and that's what we study to try to understand them. You get what I mean? So it can
Yeah.
happen, bro. It can
Yeah,
happen.
man.
Caesar's alive, bro. Caesar's alive.
Hey, I'm just hoping that they find all the rest of these 18 monkeys. So it was originally 50 of them. And they said that one of the researchers failed to secure the door.
You're fired.
Inadvertently failed to
That's a
secure
fact.
the door at the enclosure.
Donald Trump voice.
You are
That
the,
man is fired, bro.
you're
Donald
out of
Trump
here,
voice.
bro.
That
Yeah.
man
Donald
needs
Trump
to. That man
Vince
needs to get
McMahon
his-
voice.
You're
That-
packed up. You're
Hey,
packed up.
and needs to get his resume together. 'Cause
Yeah.
he
What
out.
resume, bro? You're out of here, bro. I'm not talking about your resume, bro. You can't lock
Yeah.
a door.
In fact,
You can't
Delete-
lock a door.
yeah, delete
Yeah.
your LinkedIn, bro. Delete your LinkedIn.
If
Where
we
can I
can't
put you
trust
at,
to
bro?
lock a
All
door.
these doors are yo, bro. Where can I put you at in the building? All these doors need to be secured.
Now I know what Metro feels like. I can't
Yeah,
trust
man.
Were you high?
Yeah, that's that was one of the crazier stories that I heard this week. Just want to throw that out
Hey,
there.
niggas out in SoCal, lock your fucking doors.
Yeah, lock the
Just
doors.
know that shit not happening in New York, nigga. You ain't gotta worry about fucking monkeys roaming the fucking street. At the very least, you would have heard all of them would have got packed up at some point in time. We already had that. We would have already had that running, and that shit would have got dealt with already. Lock your fucking doors. Keep your head on the
And the
swivel.
Bronx, some nigga had some exotic pet zoo, like, and he wasn't even near the Bronx Zoo. Shit was crazy. Nigga was right in the South Bronx. Shit crazy.
Yeah. You know what? You know what? Yeah, niggas would have made them some of them they pets. I ain't gonna hold you. That should have been crazy.
Having a pet monkey is insane. Now it'd be fire though. That'd be fire.
Straight out the lab though. I don't know what you carrying, bro.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Nah,
Low key, you turn into a crime fighter. Low key, like imagine nigga got little monkey. Got
nigga, that's gonna bring beef to me, nigga. No, why would I want that? No, find us a way to make money without hurting people.
Turn that little nigga to Daredevil, bro. Turn that little nigga to Daredevil, bro. Have that nigga swooshing through, bro.
Let's move on into the world of movies. By first giving a quick RIP. Well, not a quick one, but a RIP to Anthony Tyron Todd, man. Anthony Todd is an American actor known for his role as the title character in the movie Candyman. Todd also played Bloodworth in Final Destination franchise. He was nominated for Critics' Choice and Fangoria Chainsaw Awards for his role in Candyman. And he was doing brilliant work, man. Doing brilliant work and also voice acting as well.
His voice sound mad familiar, sure.
Yeah, so he and it's a tough loss for the movie industry, but he will be remembered forever, man.
Nah, for a fact, RIP. But I'm not gonna hold ya. I ain't never watched that Candyman shit. Just keeping it all the way a beat. RIP to the dog, though. I respect the catalog and what he put in. But nigga, I ain't never watched that Candyman shit. What the fuck am I doing going to the mirror saying Candyman 3 times? What the fuck we doing out here?
The thing about it
my
is,
mother would have slapped me.
My
mother, no. Hold on. My mother would have slapped me when I got to the second one, and my father would have slapped me the minute I walked up to the mirror trying to do some funny shit like that. Like, yo, what?
The thing is, right? I know him more for his voice acting than actual like seeing him sing his face, you know. Because I never watched the Candyman franchises either.
Right.
But like, where is his voice at? Like, where is his like?
He was in the Transformers.
Was he Optimus?
He was no. He's definitely not Optimus Prime. He was the Fallen in Revenge of the Fallen. He was the Fallen. So you know the bigger robot that was
old nigga,
OG.
Old nigga that for out of nowhere fucked up Optimus on some shit. Like, oh shit, you still got it.
That was Tony Todd. And he also played in the Flash TV show. Let me see who he was in that, because I believe he was
Yo, real quick, not to get off topic. Shout out to my nigga the Flash, my nigga. I ain't gonna hold you. I really dead ass watched back that Zack Snyder shit, nigga. Are you nigga? What, nigga, dog?
You talking about
both times the Justice League fucking movie. The
I
movie.
know, but ain't you talking about the Israel nigga? Like ain't he like some weirdo? Like he's like on some
no. I'm not talking about like the nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about the nigga that played. I'm talking about the Flash. I'm talking about the nigga in the movie. Like fuck the people that played it. Like nigga, they found the weirdest cast to play people, bro. I don't know, bro. That should have said something right there alone. Like you can't get the big names to play big fucking prominent names in a fucking action movie like this. That's kind of disturbing, nigga. Why do people want to be fucking Steve Rogers. What the fuck happened? All right, cool.
He
But
was
I'm
Hunter
saying,
Zolomon, by the way. Hunter Zolomon.
okay. But my thing is though, you don't fuck winning. You lose if you don't have that nigga because you lost and he went back in time to make sure you won. So you lose if you don't have this nigga. Shout out to my nigga the Flash, nigga. You have fucking Superman there, nigga. Shout out to my nigga the Flash, nigga. Running this bitch on a fucking wave, nigga.
Shout out to the Flash, man. That's a fact. They would have lost if he wasn't there. They would have lost.
An outright loss, bro. Not like you lose and then like you come back and win. Like, no, you just lost. Like, there ain't no other shit after. It's like, oh, niggas get clapped right there. No, he go back in time to make sure you win, and then you probably could lose later on, but you won that day though. You won that day.
Mm-hmm. Another RRP that I want to give out real quick.
God damn.
Elwood Edwards. Now, Elwood Edwards doesn't sound like a familiar name to you, but you've heard his voice probably 1,000 times in your lifetime. Elwood Edwards is the voice of AOL's "You've Got Mail."
Oh wow.
He has passed away at the age of 74. RP legend,
Wow.
man. We lost a legend, bro. Like this.
So
this
when?
man,
How old was he when he made that?
he had to have been in his 30s, probably.
Right.
Because that was a long time. Well, maybe not that long.
That was some time though. That was some time.
AOL was probably ran up in like the 90s or something. You know,
that's at least 30 years though.
Yeah.
He may have been. Yeah, maybe been like 40 something.
Wow. And he, I mean, shout out to him. R.I.P. Passing away at 76. I feel like that's kind of young. 74.
Yeah.
That's kind of young.
You think he knew about the trademarking and all that stuff? You think he made?
That was going to be my question. Text like, did he receive some type of benefit, investment, royalty off of that right there?
I think that was straight drop.
He didn't get paid what he was worth.
Like, did he even get paid what he was worth? Like,
I think he got straight drop. I think he got the brown paper bag money. Hold us down.
Did you get the brown paper bag money, or did just people just ask you to do a voiceover? It was just a regular thing, and you didn't even think nothing of it. Like you probably didn't even get the. Did you get cut a check? Like nigga, you. All right, here's what I'm thinking. Right, if you give them that, but you don't put no stipulation to that. Right. If you give them that text, and you don't put no stipulation to that, like you don't like really like. You can't come back to the table now that the shit blew up. Like, yo, let me get my money. Because I gave y'all fucking.
You just paid for the voiceover. I mean, it depends. Think about it. If you do realize how, because for a long time, I guess AOL was running before everybody got their own joint and it got regular. Internet got regular. I think if you're smart, you would say, "Yo, you guys are mad successful. Like, what the fuck? I just cut you a check and I hear my voice all the time. This is like." Performance, my nigga. What the fuck? I need something. Unless whatever contract you signed from that, like I said, if he's not savvy from the beginning and he signed a contract that's like some of the stipulations and terms won't allow him to sue them later on or try to get some compensation back, then I guess you're right. But if they don't, I guess he'll need like a good lawyer. I guess he would have to be financially astute to see if he knows to get a lawyer to read the contract over, blah blah. So he probably might just think like you guys said, oh, it's just a soundbite. Like, oh, I'm just doing a voiceover. Like I just do, you know what I mean? Like maybe sometimes you do like a whole voice, you do voiceovers for a whole day, whole bunch of commercials, shit like that. You probably just get like one big fee, or you probably just get a couple of fees from a couple of people, but you don't get the royalties that you deserve and shit. So
yeah. But yeah, man, shout out to Elwood Edwards. Definitely a legend in the internet industry. I heard his voice many times while booting up my old PC back when I was like young, you know.
Them shits is crazy. So that shit is
crazy. So yeah, man, that's
hey,
go ahead.
Real quick. Shout out to AIM. Don't shoot the messenger.
Oh yeah, now the psychic era was crazy. The psychic era was crazy. The psychic era was crazy.
Moving right along, man. Let's move into some music. And y'all know what's gonna happen. Y'all knew it's that time of year, man. Y'all knew it was gonna happen.
Uh-oh.
Mariah Carey. Mariah Carey's back at it again.
Oh, she's
what?
back.
Wait, what?
All I Want for Christmas Is You is expected to re-enter the Billboard
No.
Global 200 chart.
No,
35.
I
It
already
is-
heard it already. I
It
started
is
hearing
the
it.
longest running #1 hit in the Global 200
Oh.
chart history.
Nobody cares, bro.
Shout out to Mariah Carey.
I'm not
No.
gonna lie to you. No, hold on, Tex.
Hold on.
I'm not gonna lie to you, and I know it's early right now, so like it's crazy that I'm hearing it. So like that right there already pissing me off. But like just taking that song in itself, if niggas don't burn it out, like that's a good holiday song. Like I just can't. I'm not gonna lie about the fact of it. Like that's a really good holiday song. But the fact that motherfuckers, and when I say motherfuckers, I mean stores that have that fucking song on repeat. These motherfuckers burn that shit out to the ground, dog.
Burn it to the
What
ground.
the fuck?
Holy smokes, bro.
That's why that
the
shit be
ground.
charting, because these stores have that shit on repeat, dog. And then it gets to the point where the people inside the store that stay in that bitch for like 2 hours for some weird ass fucking reason, like that's their day, that's a part of their day. 2 hours, they keep on hearing that shit. And they're like, oh my god, I love this song so much. I always keep on hearing it because you're in a fucking place playing it for 2 hours. Yo, so they take that shit, go outside and play that shit.
You're right.
So now you hearing that shit outside too. You're like, yo, I can't escape this motherfucking thing now.
Can't escape it. You can't escape it, man. It's forever. It's forever ingrained in the Christmas culture.
Move around, bro. Move around, son.
And the thing is, like Easy said, it is such a great song, bro. So it's like it's never gonna be a time during Christmas where you're not gonna want to hear it. Well, actually, I'm not gonna want to hear it. Well, I'm not gonna want to hear it.
Right,
but somebody out there is gonna want to hear this song. So so it forces these malls and these stores to play it because it's gonna be somebody that wants to hear this song.
I'd rather listen to Playboy Cardi make it Christmas.
Mariah
Why
Carey
we
brought
just
her
can't
kids.
play This Christmas by Chris Brown? What's wrong with that? That shit fire. What's up?
Well, you already know how people feel about Chris Brown, bro.
That's bullshit. Bullshit. When this Diddy shit drop, I want to see some of these motherfuckers that y'all got playing these songs get taken out the rotation. Remember, I said that.
That's true. But to be fair, Chris Brown was in those. I'm joking.
Mariah Carey brought her kids out during a concert recently, and they were playing a new Christmas song that they came up with. She's trying to make this a generational thing. she's trying to. And the thing is, like, these kids ain't got to worry about money for the rest of their lives.
Like, why would you do that? Like, this is like LeBron James.
Like every Christmas, this song is gonna make at least 20-30 million.
Right.
Them,
you don't need to do anything. Just go and play Minecraft.
Y'all could chill. Y'all could chill for real.
Holy smoke. And the funny thing is, she probably like forced them to like actually be nice at singing too. So now they really think they want to do it and shit like that. It's really like programming. Like, it's so, sometimes I think like sometimes some parents, and I guess when you're in that field, you may want too much for a kid. You get what I'm saying? Like, obviously, because you've been successful, so you don't want your kid to be a bum and just waste your money, right? So you're trying to like do the most and see whatever talent you can maximize for them, so that they can get into.
Well, I mean, it's not all necessarily. I mean, I know you're saying it's in the right place and right space of heart, but like, it's not necessarily bad. I mean, like, if your father was really big in the music industry, and you are big in the music industry, me pushing you towards music, it should. That's kind of like a 2 + 2.
I mean, was Nick Cannon really big in the music industry though?
Well, he had to, like, if you have an ear, at least that means you have an ear towards beats and sounds.
Like, their dad was okay. their mom is the one, you know.
Right.
Like their mom is the one.
Well, even with the mother, it give her more cause to reason now. Like
Yeah, for
look
sure.
what I did. So like
Yeah.
me pushing you towards music. I mean, I hear what you're saying. Like make them be their own self, and then like even then you don't have to necessarily push them music, or they even have to do anything. But you don't want them to like just wither away, not do nothing. So hey, let me give you something useful to do. But just pushing you to music, I think is a 2+2 because like hey, you came for me. I'm great in music. Shit.
It should at least
Do you think?
translate.
Do you
But then
think Nick
also you gotta
Cannon?
remember it's Nick Cannon. You know what I mean? Nick
Do
Cannon's
you
a
think Nick
part of
Cannon
it.
gets pissed off every Christmas when he has to hear
That's
his
bad.
ex's
That's
voice
Well,
blasting
it-
all over the
nah.
internet?
well, if you heard what
Nick
Nick
Cannon, that's
Cannon
fine.
really say about Mariah Carey, I think it doesn't get pissed off. I think he's just start missing, that sweet wawa.
Bro, that's gotta
What?
sting, bro. That's gotta sting
Nah,
having your ex being in your
nah.
ear every
Bro, the
Christmas.
man says himself though. Text Dezo, tell him, bro. The man be going on interviews like, yo, I wasn't mature enough to be. Nigga, you basically saying like, damn, bro, I was wilding out when I was with Shorty. I probably would have still been with the wawa.
Cap. Fuck that, bro.
Oh man.
Overrated.
You never know. You never know.
Just
You
like
never know.
Eminem, bro. Overrated.
You know what?
So let's move on to the Grammys, bro. The Grammys have released their nominations. And this year, let me list off a couple of the more key nominations. And get y'all guys' thoughts on it. Record of the year. Record of the year, Now and Then by the Beatles. Somehow.
What?
Texas
Yo,
Hold'em by Beyonce.
Pack the Beatles up, bro. Pack the Beatles.
I
I
would
didn't even know the
Respectfully, I
Beatles
don't need to hear
dropped this
shit.
song.
Pack that
No, but
shit.
what is that song though? You never know.
I
It could have been some shit you've
never-
been hearing all around, and you just don't really pay attention to it. And then like that's the name,
Yeah.
like that's them. Like
Yeah,
Pack this
I didn't even know the Beatles still released music.
Yeah, this
But Now and Then by the Beatles, Texas Hold'em by Beyonce, Espresso by Sabrina Carpenter, 360 by Charlie XCX, Birds of a Feather by Billie Eilish, Not Like Us by Kendrick Lamar, Good Luck Babe, Chappelle
Wait, what?
Roan,
Wait, what?
and then Fortnite by Taylor Swift featuring Post Malone.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
Not
I'm
Like
with you.
It's
Context.
a Grammy nomination.
Yeah, record of the year.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel like
Holy
Not
shit.
Like Us might win, but you never know. Taylor
That's
Swift
Dickie.
got that
That's
motion.
Dickie. That's Dickie. That's Dickie.
No. Record of the year, but you don't even know these other songs, Dezo. But you know, Not Like Us. I was about to fucking rock out with Taylor Swift for a second. Hold on, bro. I was about to say Taylor Swift got motion, so I don't even know
Taylor
that
Swift
Fortnite song. But that song, just off her name alone, and with Post Malone, you could win. But record of the year, it might go to that. But I'm not gonna lie to you, yo, dog. If record of the year goes to that, like, yo, Drake. So they gave this man record of the year for calling you a fucking pedophile.
Bro, lying about it. It's
What
crazy,
the
bro.
fuck?
It's spooky season, bro.
This is crazy, dog. Like,
Hold on.
We're not getting back into it. We're not getting back into it.
We're not. I'm just gonna say something.
Okay, go ahead.
We're not gonna get into it.
Yeah, we're not gonna get into
it. Two things are gonna happen, right? In my opinion, right? If I think this is a pump fake, I think they just gave the nomination to draw attention, for conversation topics, things like that. I don't think this is really gonna win. I think if it does win now it's gonna get spooky. Now it's gonna get spooky. And then I will say this. I will say everybody's eyes is going to pay attention to Drake a little bit more now, moving forward.
Hold on, Leaf. I got you.
You see what I'm saying? Like, I think because of what's happening with the celebrity, I think especially with the black celebrity, I think as we're watching through our politics unfold, I think certain we already said that as musical chairs, right? Certain certain groups are being invested by other groups. I mean, there's a whole if I'm not mistaken, what's that Asian group? There's an Asian group that just bought out UMG. Let me look it up. Give me a second. I'm gonna look it up. There's a group that just bought out a whole bunch of companies, talent companies. They have a lot of international artists like Davido, Skillibang, like a lot of like Korean pop star artists, and now they're coming to United States. But what makes it different is that they are all encompassing, meaning they have their own production team, right? So they sign artists, they have their own management team, and they have their own touring company. So they do exactly what Rock Nation does. Remember how Rock Nation, they have the artists, right? They have the rock artists that sign on Rock Nation. So that's their competition right now. Like whoever Rock Nation is under, that's their competition. So I say that to say the celebrity musical chair is going to get very, very sticky because they're going to include a lot of child trafficking and PDF allegations on a lot of people. So that's why I'm saying if this, hear me out. If this song, if the song wins, which I don't think it will. If the song wins, I think moving forward, we're going to see a lot more of the revelations of that quote unquote list and more lists and the connections and things like that. I think it's going to unravel more and more. But if it doesn't, I think we're not going to see as much, in my
Oh,
opinion.
Yeah, I
wait,
only
wait,
know four. I only know four songs
wait,
on
wait,
this
wait, wait,
record of
wait.
the
Time
year
out, time out,
list.
time out, time out. What song we talking about now?
Not like us.
Real quickly, if we're talking about the Grammys, and I'm just going down the nominations for each important category because not every category is that important. Um, did you hear the nominations for record of the year? Do you want me
I
to go
did
over
not.
them?
No. You go.
So real quick, record of the year, Now and Then by the Beatles, which once again I didn't even know the Beatles was still releasing music.
Me neither.
Uh, Texas Hold'em by Beyonce, Espresso by Sabrina Carpenter, 360 by Charlie XCX, Birds of a Feather by Billie Eilish, I Like Us by Kendrick Lamar, Good Luck Babe by Chappelle Roan, and then Fortnite by Taylor Swift featuring Post Malone. I only know four of these songs.
Yeah, I only know a couple of them songs just off of name and everything. Obviously, I mean, we all know not like us, but I mean, Texas Hold'em. I ain't gonna lie, I was real shit. I was over by St. John's University. I was doing I had my Amazon right over there. Thick ass white girls, man, like all in a group. I guess they live by campus. Like
See, Tex?
they all singing that shit in unison, bro. Like I was just like, I turned my
I
head.
I
told
like
you,
us.
bro.
I was like, yo, what the fuck is going on, man? I'm
You see,
like,
Tex? I told you, there's
And,
thick ass
and
white girls out here, bro. Thick ass
funny thing
white
like,
is,
girls.
man, listen, like,
funny part about
nice little milkshakes out here, man. I ain't gonna
the
hold
funny
you,
part
man.
about that is Kendrick Lamar made the song about them. Like they not like us, you know what I'm
No,
saying?
but
So
my thing is also
that's
too, like, even though with that being said though, Leaf, I don't think I don't think the Beyonce wave is as strong as it used to be. I think this was another indication too. I think thinking bringing out all these celebrities was gonna like make it pump. I think this kind of showed like, yo, like nobody really gives a nobody really gives a shit about if anybody comes out and supports. And even Beyonce, usually that'll be a thing, right? She comes out, she performs, like she does a thing. Like it didn't even seem like her wave was like strong enough to even galvanize other people to want to vote for us. So I mean,
Well, it's crazy that you mentioned that because if I'm not mistaken, since 2008, when a woman is at the forefront of an election, 9 times out of 10, the man has won. You could go back to 2008, and nobody was paying attention to what's his name? What's his name? What's old ass white dude? George something. Damn.
um,
Uh, 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 Everybody was paying attention to Sarah Palin. She kind of just took over that side,
yeah, uh,
which is one of the reasons why I keep telling a lot of old people, and I told my mom's, and she laughs about it, man. I'm like, Ma,
The only reason why Obama got in office is because they refused to put a stupid woman in there. So like that's not, I mean, that's the only reason why they felt comfortable with him. It's really two reasons. It's one is because it was a big mess, and that was what around 2008. That was what the time where white people considered a quote unquote recession. That's when Madoff, remember Madoff, he jumped off,
Yeah, no,
left
no, no.
Memphis.
Yeah, but no. What I was referring to is not. I wasn't referring to the political side. What I was referring to was the marketplace that Beyonce has. I don't think even with her having like her being nominated for that thing, I don't think it made it that much waves. I don't think. Remember they tried to promote the whiskey joint so it could pop off. The album came and went. Like I don't think really people really galvanized towards it. I think it was really a fad. I don't think it has really lasting power. And I think a lot of people on the quote unquote right, they thought it was made a mockery of. Like it was actually against her coming into that space, and she felt like she was breaking through and like, well, we're taking back what's ours and stuff like that. I guess whatever the case may be. But like I'm saying, like I don't think the marketplace is as strong as I think. Remember we was having that conversation before Dezo, where remember I was saying, yo, Beyonce what. I think I was arguing for Beyonce in terms of like the star power versus Taylor Swift. Yeah, I completely take that back now. I completely take that back. Yeah, I shit.
I would,
Completely
you
lost
know
my
what?
Respectfully.
I'm inclined to agree with you. For the standpoint that Taylor Swift, ever since the Super Bowl, I mean, like, her numbers have it exceeded. You know what I'm saying? Like her numbers and her concerts and all of this and the Swifties, they have exceeded what anything Beyonce was trying to do or thought she could do. You know
Well,
what I'm
now
saying?
she can sell if she wants. She the market due to that whole football thing, she can now have a Coors Light commercial and it doesn't look weird.
Right.
On top of having
That's
a
a
Target
fact.
commercial. You get what I'm saying?
That is a fact. Yeah, that is I do agree with you on that point, on that
That's
standpoint because
Yo, real quick, not to cover the topic. I'm gonna let you get the ball back, Leaf.
yeah, go
Yo,
ahead.
fuck StreamYard, yo. You just kicked me out and just left a fucking ghost up here, my nigga. That was crazy just now, my nigga. What
Oh
the
wow.
fuck, son?
nasty.
But go ahead, Leaf. Go ahead, Leaf.
But real rap. I'm on Restream, bro. That's why I'm doing most of my. Cause StreamYard is actually for like 33 a month, and I told them niggas politely, I threw a frank at them
This
niggas and
nigga
never
Leaf is
moved.
still on that 33, bro. He not letting that 33 out,
That
bro.
to
Like,
me, that's
nah.
disrespect. To me, that like
You crossed the number, and I can't fuck with you no more, nigga.
But you just, come on, bro. Like we live in Brooklyn, we understand. We understand basic math, and we understand when somebody trying to, trying to get the upper hand and trying to, all right, yo, you showing disrespect, like by telling me that, you know what I'm saying. But I ain't gonna go off that. But in terms of Taylor Swift, uh, uh her, I guess somewhat. What's the word I'm looking for? Her dynamic has grown to like exceedable heights. Everything about her still resembles like her day one fans can still listen to her. I don't think Beyonce's day one fans can still listen to what she's doing because like it's a lot of she's cut a lot of corners. Now I wouldn't say cut a lot of corners, but she definitely you know
How long has
turned a
Taylor
lot.
Swift been in the game?
Taylor Swift been in the game. Damn, she been in a while. Damn.
Yeah, she's been in there a while.
Yeah. Taylor Swift been around for a minute. I remember she was in a movie. She was in like a romantic comedy, and everybody kind of loved her in that. Man, like she was like this.
But
You
I'm
know,
talking about in the music game, like
yeah.
not
Well, Taylor Swift's name has been around for quite some years. Do I know any of her songs? No.
no,
But
respectfully, but like my thing is though, like I'm going to your point though, because you said Beyonce day one fans can't listen to what she made from day one till now, opposed to Taylor Swift. Beyonce been in the game since
since
Destiny Child.
'99, since
So
late '90s, yeah.
if you really follow Beyonce since
I want to
'99
say
when she was a little girl,
Taylor Swift been in the game since like the mid 2000s. I want to say maybe mid or late 2000s. If I
so the
had to
most we
say,
Yeah,
talk about
her
is maybe
first
20 years. The most.
her first
I mean,
project that she released was back in
Taylor
2000.
Swift is actually proving that white don't crack, man. I mean, I don't know.
Oh my god. Her first project that she released was back in 2006. It was a self-titled album called Taylor Swift.
Yeah. So 2012. That's when she been.
So so
2006.
so 2006. So 18 years.
2006.
2006. So
Oh,
so
wow.
we didn't even hit 20 years yet. Meanwhile, Destiny Child, niggas don't know it used to
Been
be
out since
4 people
98.
in 98. Niggas didn't know before it used to be 4 people in Destiny Child. Like that's how long
Exactly.
Beyonce go back. So like
Exactly.
if we really gonna do the comparison, like it was more incumbent on Beyonce to change up who she is to stay relevant. Meanwhile, Taylor Swift, if you really want to get into it, she's basically in her prime. Now, peak and prime,
Yeah,
you decide. I'm not too
I would
familiar with her,
say, yeah, I would
but
say peak prom if you really want to, yeah. But I think everything about her, not just as a musician but as a person, kind of draws people in now, because they figuring out a little bit more and more about her because of, I guess, Travis Kelsey. You know, I guess if you want to say it, like people, a lot of
Yep, yep.
people are saying that she's nice and she's a sweetheart and
well,
this, that, and the third.
you found a door to the black community. You found a door to the black community. A lot
Yeah,
of black people
I
watch
mean,
NFL,
is it?
so
I mean,
they could.
well, a daughter of the bad community through Travis Kelsey. I mean,
I mean, not necessarily Travis Kelsey. Travis Kelsey is your outlet. Travis Kelsey is your key, but the door was the
and he
foot
did
for
used to mess,
NFL.
and he do, and it doesn't hurt that he used to mess with
And Kayla
Kayla
Nicole, so
Nicole.
that's a plus, right? That's another thing that bumps
Yeah,
into you. So like,
and Kayla
it basically
Nicole kind of made herself look silly on whatchamacallit, talking
no,
about,
she did on the on an interview she did with Angel Reese, if I'm not
yeah.
mistaken. She did say some questionable things that people had to come back and really look at her
Questionable
for.
wasn't a word. Everybody looking at everybody looking at Angel Reese like the new Ratchet of like famous people now.
But I
Like
told y'all
it's
niggas this, and y'all looked at me crazy. But I'm not gonna
not
stick
you
right there.
did not. I didn't ignore it. No. I just want to put the record out. I didn't ignore it. I actually kind of seen it a little bit in college, and now it's starting to come out.
I
Now
saw
that
that
she has a
full on at college, full on, nigga, full on. Why
no,
are
no,
you
no. The thing
practicing
was,
in
I only
lashes?
tried to pay attention to her on the court. Like that's my thing. Like I'm like, all
No,
right,
no,
yo,
no, 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 no. Respectfully, yes, I agree. Of course, we could just stick right there with it. But I'm just saying, like, if we gonna look at the person though, like, I could see who this person is. Now, I'm not saying necessarily that I have a problem with that, but we are not gonna deny the facts. We could see who some people are just by certain things that they pull off. Like your
I put
actions
it
speak
out.
to who you are
I put
sometimes.
it to you this way, bro. No matter, listen, I don't care how tall no chick is. If you wear baby curls and you hang out with Lotto most of the time on your streams, I don't trust you.
No, but getting back to the point though, getting back to the point, yes, all that thing played into Travis Kelsey, but for Taylor Swift, I think the key was Travis Kelsey, but the door was the NFL. So using the NFL more people, because this is a thing that they promoted within the NFL too, like, oh, Travis Kelsey dating Taylor Swift. Like, remember there was a, like, we're not gonna act like there wasn't a thing. I remember seeing it, the over and unders for how many times they showed Taylor Swift on the game, like, and they had a real number. I'm like, yo, that is wild crazy. So like, if they're pushing this person in front of you and they telling you this person is a big thing and you're not in tune with it, that's marketing right in itself. Like, okay, I could bring these people in just by presenting this person right here. So kind of hand in hand, but that was for me in a kind of a way. People are still familiar with Taylor Swift, the black community, but that was another door for Taylor Swift to walk through to get, in touch with the community. But go ahead,
So,
Des.
yeah, real quick, let's list off a couple more of the Grammy nominations that came through. So
Right.
we went over record of the year. I guess we're feeling Not Like Us being the winner. So I didn't
I
really
hope it's not. I'll
our
say that. I hope
predictions.
it's not.
What,
I hope
what,
it's
what
not.
do you think it's gonna
I
be?
think if it is, bro, that's just basically the Grammys way of saying, all right, yeah, we done with Drake. Fuck him.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Drake's never fucked with the Grammys either.
I
So
mean, no, he never has, but at the same time, but I think that's part of the reason why the Grammys would have that instinct to vote that record of the year, because this is basically the record that basically uh this is basically the record that quote unquote killed Superman. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like
And this is kind of why we're not gonna get into it. Album of the year.
Don't get into it. Don't get into it.
Album of the year, New Blue Sun by Andre 3000, which is the flute album that he released earlier this year. Cowboy Carter by Beyonce, Short and Sweet by Sabrina Carpenter, Brat by Charlie XCX. I don't even know how to pronounce this. The Jesse, Volume 4 by Jacob Collier. Hit Me Hard and Soft, Pause by Billie Eilish. The Rise and Fall of the Midwest Princess by Chappelle Roan. I don't even know who Chappelle Roan is. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that right.
Why was that a pause? Don't you want to hit Billie Eilish hard and soft?
Yeah, but that was the album name though, so it's not like I'm talking to her. I'm saying something,
I'm
so
not
that's a
talking
pause. Right there.
Yeah, but I feel like she's talking to me when she say that. I'm like, I got you, girl.
The Tortured Poets Department by Taylor Swift rounds out album of the year.
I'm not gonna lie to you, real quick, Dezo. I'm not gonna lie to you, Leaf. Billie Eilish gotta prove to me that she want this right here because you be moving too much, bro. I ain't about to put in all my
She
fucking
do be
work,
moving a little bit too much,
and
but
you're
I
not trying to
mean,
want me.
listen, if it's, I mean, I guess she, she got like kind of a drowsy personality every now and then, but I mean,
No. I don't see that with not to stick on it, Dezo, but I don't see that with the other side though. I'll just say that I don't see them type of interaction with the other side.
yeah, I mean, well, that might be her comfort zone. I mean, if she get into me, you know what I'm saying? She be alright, you know what I'm saying?
My question
But
is, how the fuck did Andre 3000 sneak his way into this category?
so did anybody listen to the Flute album? Cause I
I
never
know I
listened to
didn't.
that shit.
I listened to the first 5 minutes of it, and it was all flutes, and I was just like, I'm
So
out.
was it
One,
really
yeah.
flute? Like it was flute, nothing else. It was just a flute.
It was just flutes. It was just him playing the flute.
Yeah,
And I'm like, I'm good. I'm good on this.
Yeah, yeah.
But somehow, a board of Grammy board members decided that it was enough. Like he did enough.
Which is crazy to me. Just a little bit off topic. I think Benny the Butcher, bro, probably got one of the best rap songs that I've ever heard, word for word. And it's Braun. I just don't like the title of it. But continue on. I ain't gonna lie. I'm like that. Yeah, if you never heard that shit is like.
Is it on the album?
Yeah, it's on the last album that he put out.
Did it drop this year?
Yeah, it dropped this year.
Do you think it's worthy of album of the year?
Probably not. I mean, I listened to the whole album. It's more of like that Griselda sound. But at the same time, it's mixed in with a lot more because I think Benny the Butcher is like I think like his rap style is like genius to me, but it's still on like, all right, yo, lines of this, lines of that, white girl. So they probably won't endorse it. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to Benny, man. Shout out to everybody in Buffalo too.
What are y'all predictions on this category? Like, do y'all?
To be honest, Dezo, like I'm gonna have to do some research because I don't even know who Chappelle Roan and Charlie XCXE is. So like, and they popped up on these lists 2 times already. So they have to be people at this point. I
think Sabrina Carpenter is gonna sweep this shit.
So like, I mean, I need to tap in. I need to see who that is because I don't really know who. I heard that name before. Not gonna lie to you, but I don't really know who that is. But her popping up on this list 2 times.
She's one of the newer pop acts. She's saying people are saying that she's the heir to the throne of the the pop girl wave.
Oh, so
you know how Taylor Swift ran the shit for a while. Katy Perry was running it.
Right.
Like they're saying like she's the next one of them.
Okay. So, I mean, I hear her name enough, so I mean, I wouldn't deny it. I'll keep it 100 with you. I did hear that name a lot, but I just never tapped in. But I mean, album of the year, though. I mean,
yeah, album of the year is crazy, bro. I gave the ball to this nigga. I gave the ball to this nigga 5 times, bro. And he delayed it up, bro. If you don't dunk this shit, bro, I swear to God, I'm quitting.
What I'm supposed to say, Taylor Swift?
I guess I'm. Yeah, I guess I'm supposed to. I don't know. I'll probably just say Taylor Swift. Just to say Taylor Swift. I don't
That's
know.
what I'm saying though. Like I don't even know
I'm
like some of these
hoping.
people.
I'm hoping Beyonce gets it though.
They are not
Because,
gonna give it to Beyonce. Like we are not about to do
bro,
that, bro. You know they're not gonna do
there's
that.
no way you have that many nominations and you've never won. There's no way.
So
Like
so
Beyonce has the most nominations in Grammy history and has
so
never
let me
won.
ask you this. Let me ask you this, Dezo. Do you think Cowboy Carter is her best album that been up for nomination yet?
Cowboy Carter isn't close to being Beyonce's best album, and
So,
it's still a fire album.
but let me ask you this. One, do you think it will be a pity award then since you put out better work and it never won, but now you're putting out lesser work compared to other work that might be as great or maybe greater to your work and they're giving you the award? Don't you think that's a pity award that you would be accepting
It might
at
be
that
a
point?
pity award, but at the same time, respect is respect. Like, yo, give me what I'm owed. You know what I'm saying? I'm still putting out music, man. Like, and I got fine ass goddamn white girls walking down the street singing my shit in unison. Come on, give me that.
Mm.
I'm some badass white girls, man. They had me time. I'm like, what the fuck?
I mean, me personally, I don't know. Like, I don't want to award for past respect. Because then that respect is kind of gone. Like, it's just now out of pity or just, okay,
Hey,
quote unquote, I'm doing right when you're not really doing right. Like, the right time, like, a part of doing right was doing it at the right time, too, at the same time. Like, so.
I don't know, man. I just feel like Beyonce's put in enough work. Like she's been nominated for album of the year so many times and she's never won.
I feel like if your best work can get renominated and then you put out new shit and then it's like, why you still putting out new shit? And I'm
It's
like,
like what they did. It's like what they did for Kendrick Lamar back when he lost to what was the white guy's name? Macklemore. When he lost to Macklemore, and then the next time that he put out an album, they gave him everything, you know. And the crazy thing is, they're still giving him everything after.
Hold up.
After all that,
Didn't Beyonce lose to Evanescence back in 2004?
I don't know who Beyonce lost to. But
Somebody lost to Evanescence. I think it was her, Kanye.
Evanescence is fire, so I can't blame the Grammys.
Evanescence actually has some very, very beautiful songs. I ain't gonna hold you.
Beautiful songs, bro.
Beautiful songs. I thought she was Adele before Adele.
Evanescence isn't one person, man. But I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying for sure.
Like the lead singer, I guess, man.
Yeah, that's let me move on to the rap categories because that's what we're really here for, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, let's do that.
We, you know, shout out to the rest of the rock and country
all the categories, yeah.
but we here for
Yeah, we gonna chill on y'all for a second.
My girlfriend love country music, man. I'm trying to get her she was like, baby, I'm putting a country song list together. I like these love songs. I'm like, all right, go ahead, do your thing.
Best rap performance. Enough / Miami by Cardi B.
No.
When the Sun Shines Again by Common and Pete Rock. Nissan Altima by Doechii. Houdini by Eminem. Like That by Future and Metro Boomin featuring Kendrick Lamar. Yeah Glow by Glorilla. And then Not Like Us by Kendrick Lamar. I think we all know what's gonna win.
I think this nigga Kendrick probably just gonna start taking home Grammys, man. Like they
wait. So it's a rap performance. So it's like the music video.
Nah, just I guess best performance by the rapper on the song.
Houdini got performed.
So
no.
I think that shit was terrible.
Best performance by the actual artist.
So, I mean, if we're not doing the music video, I ain't gonna hold you, yo. Yeah, Glow got some weight. He got some weight.
Yeah, Glow. Yeah, Glow.
Yeah, Glow got some weight.
Moving around for sure.
Rap performance, though, you know what I'm saying? Like, I like a lot of people, a lot of women rock with Yeah Glow. I mean, I wish it was TGIF, but I mean,
Yeah.
yo, I mean, that got
I ain't
some
gonna
weight.
lie.
Now, if
Listen, I ain't gonna lie. I'm starting to listen to Glorilla a little bit more. Like I could listen. I could tolerate her more than I could tolerate Cardi and everybody from the Thought Hop section.
because she could rap. But
Yeah,
real
yeah,
quick, if we're using the performance that Kendrick Lamar did at the Compton pop-up show, that's winning hands down. If that's what we're doing.
yeah. If that's
But
what it
I
is,
don't
man,
think
this conversation is over.
I don't think it's rap performance as in like the best concert performance of this song. I think it's just.
But are people going to remember that part if they're remembering a rap performance though? Especially for that song though, because like that's one of the performances that really brought this song to life. Kind of. This is that performance right there is the reason why. I mean, it's still kind of crazy, but that's why people are still singing the part about Drake being, the P. But like, they're dancing to it because, like, this is why I kind of say, like, people don't listen to lyrics. It just gotta be catchy sometimes. So, like, it's
Yeah.
catchy, so they're dancing to it, but they're dancing to that.
You got to remember, Eve. Not to cut you off, but you got to remember, like, what that song did on that performance that we're talking about. It like everything that a lot of people say. Like, I heard a lot of people say, "Yo, there should be gatekeeping in hip hop, and this is what it should look like." I'm like, no, that wasn't gatekeeping. That was Compton. That was just gang culture. You know, getting behind somebody from their city. That's all that shit was. That's all that shit was. That's why. Jay Prince ain't jumping. That's why a lot of people that usually jump in and on Drake's behalf didn't jump in, bro. Like that's all that shit was. It was just gang culture, just getting together, a bunch of red and blue niggas, bro. Like all getting behind one nigga because he was from the same city as they was from. That's all that shit was.
Best rap album. Might Delete Later by J. Cole. The Auditorium Volume 1 by Common and Pete Rock. Alligator Bites Never Heal by Doshi. The Death of Slim Shady by Eminem. And then We Don't Trust You by Future and Metro Boomin.
That Eminem album wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah, no, it wasn't. I thought it was gonna be.
I thought it was gonna be awful. Like I'm
Yeah,
like,
I thought it was gonna be bad, but
yeah,
So,
but that
did his thing on there.
now Common and Pete Rock.
they made a joint album.
Yeah, they made a joint album. Common and Pete Rock. They did their thing. Shout out to Pete Rock. Pete Rock still making like legendary type of beats and production, man. Still to this day, man. A lot of people might remember Pete Rock what he did for CL Smooth back then. But yeah, shout out to him. Yeah, I feel like Future could get it because I ain't gonna lie, Metro ain't nobody. As far as production, ain't nobody getting on Metro in
Other
terms
than
of like.
like that, what are the memorable songs from We Don't Trust?
I like Cinderella.
Cinderella was good.
I like Cinderella. I like was what was the other joint? That was on the album. Hold on. Now I gotta look.
Yeah, now I got it too.
Do you think it has motion to win?
I don't. Maybe Type Shit also with Travis Scott and Playboi Carti was pretty good too.
Magic Dawn 1, I like. Princess Diana.
Yeah, Princess Diana was fire.
GTA.
Fried was good.
No, that was on mixtape Pluto. My bad. Bugging. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if it's got emotion to win because it's a pretty stacked list of albums right here. I mean, it might though.
I like just some song. I like just some songs on that Future and Metro album. Like I ain't gonna lie to you. Cinderella, I kept that shit in spin for like a month. I ain't gonna hold you.
Hey, easy. I guarantee you one thing. Might Delete Later not winning. That's what I can guarantee.
Yeah, I was gonna say this, and I don't know if anybody's gonna have a problem with it. Might Delete Later. That shit. deleted out my fucking mind, nigga. I ain't remember about that shit. The
Yeah, yeah,
fuck,
me neither.
nigga.
I have no idea what that is.
Listen,
My
man.
delete
I'm not
later is
gonna.
by J. Cole.
Yeah,
And,
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Well, I think what all things considered, bro. Like if we just talking rap albums, I think Benny the Butcher album should be part of the rap albums of the year.
Respectfully,
yeah.
Just in terms of like this in terms of like context, rhyme delivery. I think Benny the Butcher like rhyme for rhyme. I think he could go, bro. Like shout out to
hey,
Ben, man.
niggas not gonna like this, nigga. My nigga Banks just dropped Halloween Havoc 5, nigga. If we
Yeah, I
really
seen
want to
that.
be
I seen that.
honest, nigga,
I seen that.
that shit should be nominated for Rap Album of the Year, nigga. All
Shout
himself.
out to Banks, man.
Shout out to Banks.
Still
What is it?
dropping music.
16 songs, nigga. 16 songs, 3 fucking verses,
That
nigga.
shit just came
All
out this
from
week, right?
just
Well,
not to. I think this week or last week. I think it was last week. But
last week.
nigga just dropped 16 songs, maybe even 17. All him, no features, 3 fucking nigga bars. All
Yep.
him, nigga. If we want to
Shout
go
yeah,
really rap,
shout out
fuck
to
all them
Banks
other niggas,
because
nigga. Talking about
shout out to
fucking.
Banks. Yeah, I already know how you feel about Banks and Fab. It's crazy because I like between Banks and Fab. Did they ever do a joint together? Like I think
Not an album, but songs.
yeah they did songs because I think Banks did like a when I first heard Banks on anything Fab related was like he did like a Paper Man freestyle or some shit way back. That was like way back, and then yeah, man, like yeah, shout out to Banks, man, because I always had Banks on a tighter ladder, bro. Like I always thought Banks was better. Like a lot of people in the beginning thought Jewels was better than Banks. I never thought that.
What?
Like I'm that's like but this was like back then. This is like back in when they was in like their youth.
I
Like
never
we
even
talking about.
entertained that fucking convo. I just let niggas get it off just because nigga
You know,
Santana had the swag, nigga.
and
But what?
I felt like Jewels had something going when he dropped this album back '05. And I understand people for saying it, but I never I never came to that conclusion. I thought Jewels was like he had a sound, he had a thing to it. You know what I'm saying? Like I was feeling Mic Check 1 2 and 2. I was feeling like a lot of shit. I was feeling Clockwork. I was feeling all that, but he never gravitated to me to the way that Banks did.
Yeah, because he was doing too much shit. Shout out to his teeth. But let's keep it pushing, Dazzle. Let's keep it pushing.
Yeah.
Shout out to his teeth.
All right, bet. There's a. I mean, all right. So, y'all want to still do the Grammy nominations, or are we good on that?
Is that the last one?
Did y'all jump into to any of the games during yesterday?
That was the last most of the major Grammy nomination category. So we can move.
Yeah, we can pivot.
Yeah.
Real quick before we pivot. Speaking of sports, shout out to your girl Michelle Beadle for jumping on FanDuel TV and making one of the craziest slip-ups I'd ever saw somebody just casually make out of nowhere with no explanation for it, though. With no goddamn explanation for it.
I laughed my ass off because I already knew the second that she slipped up, that was a button from the high heavens, and I'm not a basketball god or a sports god or any type. I mean, I'm seldom when it comes to that, you know what I'm saying? But that was like one of those slip ups to where the second that she did it, she already knew. Game over. Yeah. Absolute game over. Like there ain't no like you was around somebody for that to come out the way that it come out. But like my thing is, who was you around, Michelle? Miss Beadle, who was you around?
Here's my question, right? Here's my question. I ain't gonna fucking sugarcoat this motherfucker. Yo, shorty, I just need to know how many niggas you fucked in your lifetime. Like, cause that came out way too casually and way how you brushed by it, and you didn't even offer explanation for it. So like, I don't even know if like somebody made it a joke and try to write it on the teleprompter or on your notes real quick. Like they found your notes and they try to scribble in the eye real quick in the nuggets. You know, like it could happen real quick. You never know. But the way how you sound that off real quick, that ain't the first time you said that shit. Let's keep it honest. And to be honest, you probably said it around some black people and they just kept it cool with you because, you know, one, they probably fucking the shit out you. So it's like, yo, I ain't gonna give a fuck. Like, yo, she doing something for me very good. So, like, I'm gonna let you say that shit if you want to get off a few times. Or two, you just so cool that sometimes, you know, black people do that shit sometimes. Oh, man, you so cool. You could say the word, man.
Yeah, yo, nah, not for nothing, but Cam, he said he allowed white chicks to say it, man, when he smashing. I'm
You
like,
see?
bruh.
You see? You think I was lying? You thought I was
Yeah,
lying? I'll tell you.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, listen, I smashed a couple of white joints, and yeah, that's a no. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, I'm not even taking it there. Like, pleasure is pleasure, but I'm not allowing you to take it to a vulgar place because I wouldn't take it to a vulgar place. I'm like, I think, you know, everything that we doing should be enough. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, she must have been around somebody or must have been getting dropped off by some dude that allowed her to say it, and then she said it, and yeah. So yeah, let's get into now time for some sports. Dezo?
What's up?
I thought we was gonna pivot to like the games.
Shout out to
I mean,
Williams.
we can pivot for sure.
Yeah.
What
That Michelle Beadle shit was funny. All right.
Hey, shout out to her. But hey, real quick, before we just move on, real quick, even though I said all that shit, I want to see what it's saying for too. Shit, I just want to see
I
what's
do
going
too.
on.
I ain't gonna lie. I wanted Michelle Beadle for some time now. Her and Rachel Nichols.
That little attitude that she got on her, boy, that just got me thinking sometimes. You know what I'm saying? You know when like some girl,
I'm like, no, I might want to try this. You know
no, like Dezo.
What's up with
I'm not
y'all
like
and
that.
regular white women? Like
No,
regular.
not. I mean,
she
yeah,
might be
no,
regular in the form that we see it, but I mean,
no, Dezo, you right,
Super
you
regular.
right. No, you right. Just by looking at her, but like, all right, Dezo, like, hear me out, right? I'm thinking completely about the situation. Like, I'm not talking about everything around it. I'm talking about the situation. Once you get into that room, like, you could say she regular, but when you get somebody naked, bro, nigga,
yeah, when you get
all
in that room
naked
behind
shit go,
closed door,
all that regular shit, all that shit go out the
What
window.
was
Like, I'm here
what
right now, my nigga. Like, I'm here right now.
was Colin Cowherd's other like past host? What was her name?
that was
Joy Taylor?
Joy Taylor.
Was it Joy Taylor? I don't think it was
Yeah,
Joy
it was
Taylor.
Joy Taylor. Yeah.
You talking about
You
the
talking
one
about the
before
white
her?
girl?
The white girl.
Kristen
Damn.
something. I think it was
Kristen,
Like
Hurd or something.
she would be a more acceptable answer than Michelle
No,
Beadle.
you
She definitely was pretty. I ain't gonna hold you.
well,
She's
to be
pretty,
honest,
bro.
She was cutie. I ain't gonna hold you.
to be honest, I'm thinking about Michelle Beadle like before, like when she was on, like, I think it was one before they had NBA Today or something, or I think she was on Sports Center too.
I
Like, but
jumped
when
on
she
a
was
white girl
right there,
episode, man, because I've been feeling something, man. I've been feeling some type of way, man, since I got on here.
all I'm saying, all I'm saying is like that attitude, like, you know, when some women got some attitude like that, like, I just feel like, yo, you about to show out. You gonna show out when it comes down to it. Like, you're gonna show out. Like, you're gonna make that a memory for me, like an experience that I might have to keep on coming back to experience for. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like her and Rachel Nichols, man. I want one of Rachel Nichols, man, because I ain't never been with a redhead woman. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I'm lying. I've been with a redhead woman.
But
Rachel
Rachel look a
Nichols.
little bit boring. She look a little boring too.
But she looked like she could. She looked like she could take a few things. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
She do, but she look boring.
she got some weight on her. You know what I'm saying?
You can't be
It's
boring.
it's the same thing that that we used to do for Doris Burke. Like, people used to be like, man, I wish I had Doris Burke. And I'm like, why? Like, she looks so regular. She looks like
No, Doris Burke was something different. I ain't gonna lie. Some people
It
were
was
just getting a
something.
little
It
bit
was
for it.
something about Miss Burke, man. I can't explain.
No, hold on. I can explain it. No, hold on, Desert. I can explain it.
I ain't gonna hold you, bro.
No,
I think I like.
hold
No funny. Before you finish, I
Go
was
ahead.
at the Nets game, bro. And shout out to my man. This is JTV, man. He got me in the Nets game the night we played Memphis when this nigga Toy Gun pulled off two 360 layups, and we were sitting like with a cat where the broadcast is like and Sarah Kustak was like right behind me, and I seen I'm like, yo, why am I looking at Sarah Kustak like
She's not
that?
a bad looking white woman, dog. She's not bad
I'm
looking.
like,
So
damn.
we not gonna violate Sarah Kustak. She just got a deep ass voice. But even then, you could probably
She
look
do got
past
a
that.
deep voice. I mean, but I'm like, I caught myself looking at her, and then she turned and she seen me. She smiled. I'm like, oh, how you doing, Miss Sarah? I'm like, damn. I'm like, why am I looking at Miss? I'm like, yo,
Nigga,
something up.
we are not about to disrespect Miss Kustak, nigga. She
No,
could get
no,
it
no, no,
still.
no, no. I'm
Nigga,
not. It was, but my thing is like from like I guess when I'm seeing her on TV is different. But when I saw her in like full form, I'm just like, damn.
Who the fuck is Sarah Costas?
she's one of the color commentators for and a beat reporter for the Brooklyn Nets. But
Megan Triplett is fire. I ain't gonna hold you, but Sarah,
she averaged too. I ain't gonna hold you. I went to check that out. She's just regular, bro. Y'all just like her because she's a
nah,
great
Megan
black woman
Triplett is
that covers
fire.
the
You
team.
lying? You lying
Nigga,
about
we
that?
could look at a lot of different black women in the game. They way better than
I
Megan
mean,
Triplett.
listen. In
I'll
terms
say
of the
that.
radius of our city, bro, like Megan Triplett is fire. I don't give a shit what nobody say.
There's a lot we could, but just to get back to the point, one, shorty, you getting packed up. You can't be back on FanDuel TV again. Like we can't be having those mistakes. Like that was if that wasn't on the teleprompter, like niggas didn't like make that mistake for you, and you just casually did that yourself. Yeah, we can't have you back on TV
Yeah.
because
You
I don't
gotta
know where
go.
your mind is at.
Wait.
I really don't know where your mind is at.
You was doing something a
didn't
little
even
bit vicious,
say
and somebody
the full
allowed you to
word.
say that.
What you said, Doug?
She didn't even say the full word, did she?
She said
No,
it. She said the full word. What are we talking about?
but she said it enough. She said it enough to where we already knew it was going, and the
No,
internet
she
don't.
said niggas. But back to the niggas. Oh, sorry. It wasn't nig.
I don't know.
You didn't hear nig.
I don't know if
You
she.
didn't hear
No.
nig.
I thought she was trying to.
I heard it, but I
say
can't.
nuggets.
I can't say definitively that she finished that. Like I
Hold
Yeah,
on,
don't
I
know.
hold on.
thought she was
Ox,
trying to say.
Ox,
I
you
thought she
are
was
you're
trying
what?
to say nuggets, but she replaced the U with the I and just said
And then
nigga.
she said fucking, and then she replaced the fucking E with the A.
She was on her way to saying it because she said nig, but it wasn't.
No. That's no. Her mind is in a different place, and then
It
dyslexia kicked
was.
in at
Yes,
the.
it
Wait,
was. Yes, it
hold
was.
on, Leaf. And then
Dyslexia
dyslexia
shit.
kicked in at the same time. So she was probably looking at her notes, and she was probably thinking about the last nigga she fucked, right? Because Michael Porter Jr. probably resembled that nigga because she was quoting
Yo,
Michael
we're
Porter
making a
Jr.
lot
quote
of
at the.
assumptions.
No.
We're
I don't
making
give
a
a
lot.
fuck. But you stepped out right there, so you gave us all the ammo right there. You stepped out and said
Exactly.
it. So like she was probably thinking about, oh, I remember this one nice looking nigga that looked like Michael Porter Jr. She thinking about the quote that he said, right?
Oh,
And then
Lord.
she looked at her notes and dyslexia kicked in and she thinking about something. She see nuggets, but this nigga right here, yeah, I know. Like I said, just let me know how many niggas you let clap. And real quick, I'm
But
just
did
trying to
she
see what's
deserve
hitting
to
for.
lose her job because she fucks niggas?
Yes, because you said niggas out loud.
Crazy,
Yes,
bro. That's
yes.
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah. I think
Dezo,
it's. I
Dezo,
think
Dezo.
Dezo. It's a
Hold on,
giveaway.
Leaf. Hold on,
It's a
hold on,
giveaway,
Leaf.
bro.
Hold on, Leaf. Dezo, can you go to your job right now and in the middle of conversation with your bosses, right? And just say like, yo, this cracker ass motherfucker just did some bullshit.
No.
That's not what she said. She didn't say I hate niggas.
Okay, let
She
me
said
tone it down.
messed
Damn,
up
this
and pronounced
Said back.
nuggets.
She said back.
no. All right, let me tone it down then. Let me tone it down. Damn, this cracker didn't even want me to take a break right now, yo. What the fuck is wrong with this cracker, yo? God damn,
All right.
I'm just trying to take a
Easy.
little quick 15
Let
real
me
quick.
make the
All
example
right.
for you because
I
you're
don't want to
going a
get. I don't
little,
want to get way out of bounds, bro. Like,
yeah, you're going too far left. Let me make the
That's a
example
piece
for
yeah,
you.
of food.
Bobby over
It's a
1,000,
piece of
bro.
food. It's a piece of food. It's a piece of food.
That would
That's
be
true.
like if I was at my job and instead of saying, "Hey, Brian," I was like, "Hey,
Piece
I
of
don't
food.
know.
trying to think about
Piece of food. Piece of food.
I'm trying to think of something that correlates to me
it.
saying
Doesn't nothing correlates.
like nothing correlates, bro.
Yeah.
I feel like this is a mistake that
The
Michelle Beadle
fact that NIGG, and I can't be definitive what I heard an A or like none of that, but NIGG was on her mind.
she's too
That
much of a
means
veteran to be let go for this. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
Like I
but
said,
like listen, women that age, man, they let somebody get in their gut. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
like I
listen,
said,
I don't know.
like I
I
said,
don't.
she was
How,
thinking about some nigga
how are
that
we
looked
making,
kind of like my MPJ or kind of
bruh?
reminded her of MPJ, and
not
then
even gonna lie
MPJ
to
had a
you, bro.
quote,
How are we
and then she
making
just
this
fucking
assumption?
triggered
This
her like,
whole
oh,
decade, bro, I've been messing with, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I've been I smashed a couple of 40-year-old women, 40 plus
All
year
right,
old women.
all right. Let's move on.
okay,
Let's move
okay,
on.
leave going crazy. Yes,
Let's move
pivot,
on.
Dezo,
Yeah,
pivot.
we're
Yeah. Let's move on. But yeah,
listen, man.
I just wanted to
Listen.
move the joint on because I don't want to keep talking about her.
Let's pivot, Dezo.
So over the weekend, the Cavs played the Brooklyn Nets. It was a hard.
Listen.
Hey, listen, it was a hard fought game. You know what
To,
I'm saying?
to speak on this game, and I understand that we have a first year coach. I understand that, but Jared Allen got played off the court by the spacing that we had. He got played off the court because Evan Mobley played basically that whole fourth quarter. The problem is that we allowed Claxton to stay on the court, knowing that he had the same offensive deficiencies as Jared Allen. Pay attention, yo, Jordy Fernandez. You good? I understand you learned. It's only been close to 10 games. Pay attention. You're doing the same shit he did. You understand? So understand that Noah Clowney is 20 years old. Understand that he does have the same skill set defensively, all the same skill sets as Claxton. The difference is he can actually space the floor. So when you have him in the game, now Evan Mobley has to you allow Evan Mobley to be honest. You don't allow Evan Mobley to roam and to help, because every time they funneled our defense and every time somebody's at the top of the key setting the screen, which usually is Ben Simmons or usually is in that game, case of that game is Nick Claxton. They're in the way because smarter defenses like the Cleveland Cavaliers, they know what to do. They know, all right, this is a chance for me to double because Ben Simmons is not going to roll, and neither is Nick Claxton because we got Evan Mobley on the back end. And if he does roll, we're going to have somebody right there. But he has to roll because you have to keep somebody there and keep somebody working. We got two ball handlers on this team, and that is Toaster Struder and that's Cam Thomas. So the reality is that you have to have a shooting option all over the floor. I'm all right with us playing small. I'm all right with us having Zaire down late in the stretch of games. Zaire Williams is about to get himself some crazy money because he was a top 10 pick in that 2021 draft with Cam Thomas. He's
Not for
about to
much
get
though.
some crazy. Yeah. So he's about to get some crazy money after this year. But you have to learn in those cases to just to roll with certain shit that's gonna work down the stretch of games. Because listen, we took the Celtics all the way to the brink, and we took the Cavs all the way to the brink. I'm okay with that. One thing I know that better happen: we better beat the damn Knicks. We better beat them. And we played them. Now I'm not. No.
No,
Let me tell you why
I'm
I'm
not
not
saying
going
nothing
with
bad.
I.
I'm not saying nothing bad. I'm not saying nothing bad. I'm just saying. I remember when y'all first made that statement. Well, I'm not going to throw you in it, but other people made that statement at the beginning of the season, and I was kind of opposed to it. I was like, "Yo, yeah, 4 times in a row is kind of crazy." I
The
ain't gonna
reason why I'm
lie.
not
Depending
the
where
reason
those
why I'm
games fall, y'all had a case. Y'all got a case. I'm
I'm
just
I'm
saying.
gonna let Dezo move on after that. The reason why I'm not opposed to it because the Knicks team that was the last year's Knicks team was arguably one of the best Knicks teams that we've seen in a minute, and they don't have that no more. The best player off their bench is McBride. They're not going nowhere if that's the best player off your bench. After that is Campaign, and after that Landry Shamet and Jericho Sims, who
If a
probably
few people
doesn't
get
really know how to
healthy,
play
it's going to be
basketball.
Josh Hart. If a few people get
Hey,
healthy, it's going to be
they're
Josh Hart.
running.
Are you saying a few people like who? Like Mitchell Robinson? Because that's the only other person that's injured.
Mitchell
Because
Robinson, Precious Achua.
Mitchell Robinson and Precious Achua. Precious Achua, they barely play him when he's healthy. So realistically, my
No,
thing
but
with the
yeah, but
I'm
no, but like
I'm a,
remember, like how you said, like Mitchell Robinson, so you get to slide people back. So like you could take Josh Hart, you could stop demanding so much of him, put him back in your bench now. Now
true.
McBride, Hart,
True,
Precious.
but at the same time, you allow yourself to pick apart pick and rolls with Brunson and Carl Anthony Towns, because when you see them two in pick and rolls, that shit is like food. That is a steak and crab dinner.
Right.
That's what that is. So when we allow ourselves to take advantage of those situations, and we allow our hustle game and our defense and our effort to stay in games with teams like the Knicks, bro, we got a good damn chance of winning. I don't really like tonight's game against the Pelicans. I kind of expect us to win that because the Pelicans, they done made themselves a part of a sweepstakes that involves the pick that belongs to
Looking
that's
like some
supposed to belong to
hot
us.
garbage right now. Oh my god, yo.
And
Damn.
I
Yeah,
know why.
Zion be
And
sure to do that.
easy. The only reason why they're doing it is because they got the 1-4 of the Bucks pick that we're supposed to have.
But
So they
you
kind of
don't
cut
got
the
a
line.
tank.
They feel like they want to tank. I don't know. They feel like they
Niggas
want
gotta
to.
start talking about the Bucks too. Jesus Christ,
I
bro.
mean, we
I heard
don't
a
need to talk
crazy
about that.
stat.
We don't
I
need
heard
to
a
talk about
crazy
that.
Yeah,
stat. They gotta win.
missing Zion will do that to you. But
Mhm.
yeah,
Hey,
like I said, over the weekend, the Cavs continued their hot start. They haven't lost a game yet, but that's going to
Right.
end tonight.
what's this? 12-0?
No,
Who is
11
that
0.
tonight?
11
I
0.
know you're not I know you're not
Uh,
about to say Bulls.
it comes to an end tonight, man.
I know you're not about to
But
say the Bulls.
Stop. Come on.
The Bulls. Guess what happened? Right. Let me break down some history for y'all. You know who ended the 27 and win streak by the Miami Heat, Big Three back in the day?
Are you about to say the Bulls?
I'll wait.
Are you about to say the Bulls with D Rose?
It's the Bulls.
The D Rose led Bulls.
Derrick Rose didn't even
Deng?
play.
Derrick Rose didn't play. Well, y'all did have a competent team. I will say
Luol
that. But
Deng, Cameron
But
Boozer,
that's not the point, Leaf.
Kirk
We are
Hinrich.
the streak enders, nigga. We don't no streak survives our building.
Who on
how
that
many streaks
team
have y'all
is as
ended, bro?
good
Like
as
that's
Carlos Boozer?
notable. Hold up. Let's get this down pat.
It don't
Because
matter, Leaf.
I now if you want to say the Central Division as a whole has ended the streaks, I would agree with you. The Bucks ended the 24-0 Warriors. They did that. They the
That was the
Bulls.
Celtics.
Wait, the Celtics?
It was the Celtics.
No. The year that the 2016. No, the Bucks ended that. The Bucks ended it. Gave the whatchamacallit they first loss. I remember that game because I watched that whole game. I remember that game, and because they was holding up 24-1 signs, and then Warriors fans decided to be petty and they held it up at like 11-17 signs because that's when the Bucks was like trash or whatever. So yeah,
so real quick, like I said, man, I think we're at home. The Cavs got to come into our building.
Y'all gonna get washed.
Hey man, if we get washed, we get washed. But we're the streak enders, so I think that the streak comes to an end tonight.
They really got Josh Giddey running a one though. Like
we do.
I'm not. I mean, to be honest with you, I don't think that's a bad idea with the talent that I got around. I think Josh Giddey is just playing. All right, yo, get downhill. Like, all right, boom.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I hate our team.
Yeah,
I don't like a single thing we got going on.
Wait. I was actually about to talk highly of what y'all was doing. He was like, I'll be honest. I hate our team.
I don't like a single player or their role.
You don't like Kobe White. You don't like
Kobe White.
Boots?
Kobe White is cool, but he's a scorer that can't do anything else. And we already have one of those. His name is Zach LaVine, and he's better than Kobe White.
You don't like EO. You don't like
IO's cool, but IO can't create like
Yeah. I was a catch and shoot guy. Kind
I
of
was a catch and shoot or catch and maybe drive type of guy.
catch and go. Yeah. I agree.
He catch and go. He not catch and drive. He is not drive. He catch
He
and
we
not
go.
haven't
driving. He
developed.
Do
like
not
catch.
put
He
that shit on
definitely
the
catch
floor.
and shoot or catch and go, catch and move. Or
Do
something.
not put that shit on the
can't
floor, my
we
brother.
can't we can't develop any young talent to save our lives. Patrick Williams hasn't developed. We got Matas
I ain't gonna lie, Pat
coming off
Williams,
the
man.
bench for
Like,
some reason.
man, that was like a big disappointment. Damn.
Dalen Terry.
Lonzo was
not
hurt
good at
again.
basketball.
Like, damn.
Yeah, Alonso was hurt again. Yeah, we're our franchise is cooked, you know.
I mean, I guess like, to be honest with you, like,
Let's still hope.
what is the problem with y'all pressing the reset button?
I don't know. We should have
They
been
pressed the
traded.
reset button.
They didn't. They still got Lonzo and
Yeah,
Zach LaVine. Like,
Yeah, we still got Zach LaVine and Vooch on our team.
and
We
Pat
haven't-
Williams and Vooch. Them niggas gotta go.
Okay, because I'm gonna have to get up out
All
of
these
here
niggas
real
gotta
soon.
go.
But real quick, who was taking a injured Lonzo that was hurt for 2 years? Who was taking that, bro?
So you basically
it's cool
saying
when you
Lonzo?
could say that.
Okay, so you basically saying Lonzo to them is basically Ben Simmons to us?
No. Because there was times when the Nets could have gotten off Ben Simmons. We saw
What
some of those
times?
reports.
When?
Nigga, we saw that report when they said, "Yo,
No. Give me the deals. Give me the deals. Give me the deals right now.
Hold on. So we not gonna act like we wasn't on the fucking panel when we heard.
Oh no.
Shout out to my nigga Breezy. When we
I'm
heard
sick
the
of it. I'm
fucking
sick of
report.
it. Give me the
When we
deals
heard-
right
Hold
now.
on, Leaf. Hold on, bro. Hold on, bro. We are not gonna act like we wasn't on the Dog Big Fan Breezy channel of the Brooklyn Nets vlog. We are not gonna act like we wasn't on the panel that day when we heard a report come out when they had a chance to trade Ben Simmons for Miles Bridges to get off. Charlotte went to get off him, but Brooklyn didn't make that move, nigga. If that report could come out right there, there was potentially other deals that they could have potentially made if a deal could have been put on the table right there. Meanwhile, with Lonzo case, nothing has ever surfaced back to the top. And who is going to trade for a nigga that needs to get knees from a dead man to be able to play in the league? And he was out for at least 2 years at that point. Bro, come on, bro.
See them Ben Simmons, quote unquote, proposed trades. We got words for that shit. It's called speculation. That's what it's called.
And
that's all it ever was.
Came out for Lonzo Ball. So that means the marketplace was completely dead. Completely dead. We even want to give it time for a rumor. We ain't gonna even entertain that bullshit. Nigga, the man knees is gone and he has to get back somebody.
I don't know nothing about
he got no value, bro.
I don't know nothing about Bulls Twitter or Bulls social media, bro. Like to be saying what had happened with the deals or whether it was a deal made. I don't know. Did I see one? No. But I definitely seen a whole lot of Ben Simmons speculation because me being a Nets fan, bro. Nets shit pops up on my page all the time.
Yeah,
and 90% of it is bullshit, and the other 10% is like maybe or half and half, or mostly speculation.
So
I'm looking at that.
On the Nets page. It just popped up on the NBA Central page. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Real quick, I just want to run down some other interesting stories around the league, and then just a couple quick things about the NFL as well. Yeah, like I said, the Bulls they've been stuck in limbo for a while, but also
but you got them winning tonight, though.
I got them winning tonight. We the streak enders.
We the streak enders. You hear this shit?
Real quick, Victor Wembanyama's gotten off to a slow start to his sophomore campaign. Do y'all think this is a trend that's going to last, or do you think he's going to pick it up?
Wait, who is this?
Victor Wembanyama. He's gotten off to a slow start to his sophomore campaign. Do you think he's going to pick it up, or do you think this is maybe
I think he'll eventually pick it up. He has some 5x5 games already. Some damn good 5x5 games already. However, if we're talking about this sophomore, like I guess sophomore trend or sophomore thing, it's not him. Well, I ain't really wanted to go into the slump thing. I wanted to go more into the rise. Chet Holmgren. Man, listen. Like I said last week, and I feel like it's a recurring thing on this page, man. Like with Chet, somebody told him while they was playing the Spurs last year, because remember he played 82 games. Somebody told Chet Holmgren, "Yo, you see that 7'4" kid over there? You not him." And he was like, "Oh, I'm not." Okay, all right, bet. Okay.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that Chet got injured in their most recent game. He might be out for a minute.
I think I think a lot of these players, man, they that's the thing. When you out here trying to prove something, and you know your body ain't really built like that to really, try
Bro,
to
no,
prove
no,
something.
bro, don't do that, bro. All right, first off, he gonna be out to like 3 months. 2, don't do that, bro. He just went up
3
for a regular
months.
contents. He fractured his hip.
3
Yeah.
months
his
on a.
hip.
Oh man.
Nigga, he fell on his hip, bro.
He
First
went
off,
up in the air. Andrew Wiggins was coming in for a dunk attempt.
Andrew Wiggins' crazy self elbowed him in the fucking hip, and then he turned
No,
his
he
body
elbowed him
because
in
he
the face.
reacted to that.
So it was a freak accident. Oh, okay, all right. So okay, all right. I
Well,
get
you
that.
call it a freak accident. I call it Andrew Wiggins.
Oh,
That's how
Andrew.
he really.
So
Because that's
Andrew
how he
Wiggins.
normally goes up for a layup.
Oh,
So.
so you basically saying, bro, that the Warriors are
Andrew
bounty
No,
hunters.
I'm not saying
Andrew
that. I'm
Wiggins
not
is a
saying that.
crazy nigga. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not saying that.
I mean, the Warriors
Go
are
ahead,
kind
boss.
of listen. The Warriors kind of been bounty hunters, man, for a long time.
Yo,
Anyway.
wait. Hold on. I'm not saying that bullshit right there. I'm not saying that
I
bullshit right
am.
there. I'm saying, nigga, he takes crazy layups. I'm not saying they intentionally look. Nah, bro. What the fuck? No.
So we ain't gonna act like Draymond just
We
punched
are not
somebody in
gonna
the
do
face.
that. We are not doing that shit. I know you about to
So
go
we
down
ain't
the
gonna act
rabbit
like
hole. I know
Draymond
you
just
about to go
punched
down the rabbit
somebody,
hole.
just punched Lou Dort in the face last night.
No. That's him acting crazy. That's not the team intentionally come together and say, we gotta take niggas out of this race right here. Whoever it be.
Was you here when I broke down all of the hospital rings of the Golden State Warriors?
I was here, nigga. That's why we not going to this fucking rabbit
Why?
hole,
Why
dog.
not?
I know
Why
what it's about
not?
to go to.
Why not? Why not? Why you don't want to go to it? You know why? Because it's true. That's
It's
why.
not true,
Yes,
dog.
it
It
is.
is not
It
true,
is
dog.
true, bro. And the patriarch of this channel will co-sign that shit too,
No, it
because
is,
he know
nigga.
it is too.
You said motherfucking Jordan Poole went and intentionally grabbed Ja Morant fucking knee. Are you fucking crazy, dog? Do you think the team came together and said, little nigga, you gotta put in work and the knee is where you do it? No.
I believe somebody on the team told him, bro, yo, hey, we got to get Ja Morant up out of this game. Somebody on that team told him, just like somebody on the team told, yeah, hey, yo, Zaza, we need Kawhi out of this game. Just like somebody said, yo, we need Kyrie out of this game back in 2015.
Hey,
just like somebody else said, bro, yo, we need hey, you got to do something about Sabonis the year that they play Sacramento, bro. Just like somebody, bro, it's way too many cases of the Golden State Warriors just so accidentally getting their player messed up or on the other team and actually being on the front line of it and actually reaping the benefits of success almost every goddamn time. It's way too many cases. Way too many. This shit go back almost 10 years. It go back almost 10 years, bro. I'm not doing this today when it comes to the Golden Fake Warriors, bro. They've been on trial. They've been on trial for many, many years.
Go off.
They've been on trial, bro. Don't get me started about. I ain't even get started on the shit that I didn't talk about. And I brought up the Sabonis thing, bro, because we saw Sabonis get stomped on his chest. We saw Draymond low blow Steven Adams, bro, back in 2016.
That is
we
Draymond
saw that.
acting like a fucking animal, and everybody in the fucking Golden State Warriors community agrees. This nigga is uncontrolled. But for some reason, when he acts uncontrolled, we fucking win. We can't do nothing about this shit, dog. We can't do nothing about this shit, dog.
Right. Which explains my point that now, because now when he acts uncontrollable, now somebody else on the team is like, hey, you know what?
No, you don't.
Maybe I can get away with it.
You don't get that
We
fucking
only,
emotion.
hey,
No.
we don't got a lot of time left in the show.
Yeah. We don't. Luckily, yeah,
Let's
right.
pivot. Let's pivot.
Cause I was about to lower the boom on them
Listen.
Golden Fake Warriors, bro. Like, and the bullshit that they get away with for many years.
The
Hey,
number one team in the West right now.
I
The
just
number
wanna
one team in
bring
the
up.
West. But go ahead.
I just want to bring up this last thing about the NBA. Last night the Dallas Mavericks and the Denver Nuggets played, and I ain't gonna lie, man. Nikola Jokic is moving like he's trying to get his fourth MVP.
Bro. I said this to somebody the other day, and my father was my father just so happened to be ear hustling and shit. He was like, "Hey yo, man, that kid from Denver, bro, he might end up with like 6 MVPs."
Hey, I can't lie, bro. Nikola Jokic might be one of the greatest players to ever play the game.
By
Like
far, at least on the offensive end. Listen,
Nikola
if you want to
Jokic last night had 37, 18
18 and
rebounds, 15 assists, bro.
and shot 62% from the field, 100% from the free throw line, 100% from the
100% for
3-point
three.
line. Three or four turnovers to like 15 assists, bro. Like, and everybody out here, and I got all these young idiots trying to tell me about LaMelo, bro, who's averaging 6 assists and 5 turnovers and jacking up 30-something shots a game just to get 30. Man, you better get out my face, man. Like, yo, listen, look. I know I wanted Luka to win MVP, but this shit is looking scarce, bro. Like, yo, Nikola Jokic.
Hey, Luka, I can't lie, man.
I'm sorry, Luka.
I'm sorry, bro.
Your game is not aging well. It's not.
You're not him. Like Luka, you're not
game.
this guy.
Your game ain't aging well, bro.
Luka, you're great, but you're just
you
not.
Ain't, but you ain't him.
You're not him. You're not him, bro. Jokic is moving like he's trying to be a top 10 player of all time, bro.
And I gotta apologize because I kept saying Joker and Luka seem like they both move the same. I lied. I specifically lied. I don't know why I ever said that. Joker and Luka do not move the same. They triple doubles are not the same. They 30-point games are not the same. They efficiency is not the same. Nothing that they do is the same. Joker is clearly head and shoulders the best player in the world, and I don't even think it's close.
It's not close at all.
It's not close at all. Listen, Shea, I'm sorry. Luka, I'm sorry. Giannis, I'm sorry. Y'all,
Giannis has been hooping too, though, but it's not.
But he ain't him.
Yeah, it's just not him.
He ain't him, bro. I feel like Joker put on pounds and he playing better. I feel like he put on pounds. The pounds that he lost in the championship year, he put that weight back on and he playing better.
And I hate that I'm even saying this because, like, for the last 4 years, people have been glazing this motherfucker, but it's just to the point where it's like
it's at the point now, bro, where I don't even think Joel could come back and do anything about what Joker is doing.
Yeah, nah.
There's nothing anybody can do. Is there anybody in the league that can do something about this? I don't think so.
Like,
the Denver Nuggets is probably a second round exit, bro, at best.
It's spooky, bro. It is spooky.
But the way this dude is playing, bro, and I'm thinking that his prime is gonna fall off. There's nobody that can stop him from doing what he's doing. He's gonna always play in the sets. He's gonna always be a great screener. His gravity is always gonna be great. His dribble handoff game is always gonna be great. The way that he manipulates and runs the offense without high usage rate is gonna be great. His field goal percentage is always going to be great. Rebounding is always going to be great. What is it? I like, what has to happen to Nikola Jokic in order for him not to do this?
I don't know.
Because he doesn't play like the way that he plays. I don't see him getting injured.
He's got to not want to. That's how.
He plays at his own pace all the time.
Listen, it's
can Nikola Jokic crack the top 5 center list?
Hey, he damn near about to. Damn near about to.
All right, where is he now?
He's definitely top 10. So you
Is
got
he around like so? What he around 8, 7 or 8?
so you're probably around there because me personally, I count Wilt and Bill Russell. I know some people don't, but I count.
Yeah,
I count.
I got to count Wilt and Bill Russell. Like Wilt and Bill
Um,
Russell. Like I feel like if you don't count him, it's disrespect. But I don't think he's over Hakeem. I don't think he's over
not yet. Not yet.
He's definitely not over Shaq. He's definitely not over Hakeem. He's definitely not, like Kareem is the stretch.
Kareem,
Like
so it's Kareem, Bill,
Wilt,
Wilt,
Shaq,
and Hakeem. That's the top 5 right there. That's top
is
5
it?
for me.
Is he over? Is he over Moses and David Robinson already?
Oh man, he's over David Robinson and Moses for me personally.
So you got him at 6?
He might be 6. He might be 6 for me right now.
Already?
Yeah, he might be 6.
Uh,
He's knocking on the door of Hakeem right now for me. He's like, hey, let me hey Hakeem, let me in, bro. And he's knocking right now.
Wait.
He's knocking right now, but in a
Hakeem was averaging 20 points, 10 rebounds, and 3+ blocks for 10+ years, bro. Like I mean, like
sure.
it's like,
and that's the thing. Like once Jokic does this for a few more seasons, that knock is gonna turn into a battering ram. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna grab.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. It's gonna turn into like the feds is kicking your door down.
Yeah.
It can. I listen. I agree with you, and I think the Nuggets. I mean, players on the Nuggets can get better. Strider, Christian Braun. Not to say that they ever gonna take up the ranks of the team, but that's gonna help at least in the future. I laughed, bro, because I said the Nuggets are going to be a first round exit because they got Russ on their team. Like I've been saying that. I mean, I like Russ, but they got Russ, and they're not going to do too much of nothing. So I mean, I don't know.
Yeah. Real quick, just want to give a quick shout out to the NFL. Kansas City Chiefs. They're still doing their thing. They're holding strong.
I think they're gonna go undefeated.
Hey, that was a crazy win that they got yesterday. The whole line blocked that field goal to
right.
to win the game.
Yeah.
The whole entire defensive line for
Kansas City. I didn't watch on too many of the games yesterday, but I did like catch like a highlight or so here and there. But yeah, that was a good block solo.
Yeah, and the thing is, once again, man, Kansas City is not winning these games in blowouts. They are winning these games, and they're super
down
close.
the stretch.
Yeah, they're super close.
Yeah.
And Patrick Mahomes is not even having a great season. Like
it's really their defense and their running game that has taken strides to helping them win a lot of these close games. They're not in any shootouts. The backyard football that by Patrick Mahomes is slowly coming to an end. He's starting to learn like real quarterback mechanics for the most part. Like give the running back the ball. Like I think they're just playing smart football and playing a tough nosed defense in the trenches type of football. So I think Kansas City. If Kansas City finishes this season undefeated, everything that I said about the NFL owing the state of Missouri money, bro, like is 100% true because no. The only and one of the reasons why I said it is because they unwillingly moved the Rams to LA. The Rams wasn't supposed to move to LA that soon. They was actually supposed to move to LA like years later. But they moved them. But they moved them to back to LA because they had that new Coliseum up, and they feel like they had to move back to LA. So, yeah. So the NFL, a lot of people don't know, but the NFL owes the state of Missouri a lot of money. I think this is probably the last year that you're gonna see Kansas City good, and then they're gonna pay up that last minute money, and then the Packers are gonna win the championship because that's where the championships belong. So
Yeah. And Irvin K brought up exactly what I was about to bring up. My Bears got smoked by the Patriots somehow.
Oh yeah. I was bewildered. I was like, wait a minute.
It's
I like,
just
yo, did Belichick like magically steal somebody plays and then like, yo, what the hell?
yeah,
Spygate is back.
it's disgusting, bro. Like
Absolutely
I don't
disgusting.
understand. I don't understand, bro.
I understand. It's the Bears. That's why.
It's the Bears. Yeah, it's just I gotta face the facts, bro. It's just the Bears.
It's just the Bears, bro. Like the Bears are who we thought they were. Like one of the things about being a Packers fan since 1995, I just gotta remember it's the Bears.
Yeah. And last but not least, I wanted to go over one more game. The Bengals and Ravens on Thursday. Like, I don't know if you've noticed this, Leaf, but the Bengals and Ravens have had two of the best games I've ever watched this year. like, like they
Okay.
should continue to just keep running Bengals and Ravens back every week. You know?
Yes, I strongly believe so. Cause just pretty good football coming out of that division. They call it the black and blue division, the AFC North. Because and they've been calling that ever since the days of Vontez Burfict and Ray Lewis and you know a lot of those suicide dive type hits that those teams is known to take at each other and everything. And I think it still reigns to this day. The Ravens supposed to be the class of the division, in my opinion. But somehow, some way, the Bengals, man, they could pretty much kind of work magic because like a lot of people are not giving up on Joe Burrow. You know that Joe Burrow is one of them guys that he gotta be put down. You gotta put him down like a dog.
Right.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like and put him to sleep completely in order for the Bengals to be completely out of it. So that ought to be a good game, man.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, that's gonna do it for us, man. Leaf, once again, I appreciate you pulling up, man. As you can see, I'm the last man standing. My other two co-hosts left me, so it's just me up here. This has been another episode of No Snooze, No Snooze. Leaf, man, shout out where people can find you.
Yes, it is youtube.com / at Lee 4780. Hold on, let me make sure I put it in the chat.
Yeah,
youtube.com. Hold
Appreciate
up.
it.
Let me make sure I actually put it in the chat. Nah, because I'm accustomed to like throwing money now. So youtube.com / at Lee 4788. I would just like to say I officially over 250 subs. I am halfway to the money mark. I am halfway to becoming an official digital panhandler. Yes. So I want to give a shout out to Irv K and so many other people, man, that supported the page and support my Black Marv Albert type of ways because I always call the games. Yes, definitely. Black Marv Albert kind of ways, man. I have been very consistent. I try to be consistent as I can be with my new arrangements this year, man. I'm still trying to get my move to Texas. Almost officially. It's almost
You're moving
officially.
to Texas?
Yeah, I really am. I'm moving to Texas.
Wow.
I have a love interest down there, so I mean that's
Really?
what I'm yeah. So like it's getting real. Yeah, definitely. She met a family. I met a family. She's a lot family oriented, and hangs out with sisters and
Family
nieces.
man Leaf.
Yeah. Middle of the country don't sound too bad on me, man. I'm all right, man. With it, I mean, city life has been good, man. But I mean, I could use a change of scenery, man. I'm not really a party guy like I thought I was, man. I'm kind of like Ice Cube. You seen one, you seen them all. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I mean,
okay.
But Lee 4788. Make sure y'all follow the page on YouTube.com. I just sent the super chat. Shout out to the Big Blue Crew Sports Network. Shout out to Big Fan Breezy. Shout out to This is JTV. Make sure y'all follow them. Follow This is JTV on Spotify and on Apple Music. and follow Big Fan Breezy as well, man. That's my Brooklyn Nets brother. Shout out to my Brooklyn Nets family. All net episodes are Nets visual, and all episodes of Leaf is the league on there. And I will be paying attention to Rutgers basketball. Shout out to Dylan Harper and Ace Bailey. Ace Bailey, hope you get healthy soon. Man. You pay attention to college at all, bro?
Not until March Madness. I'm gonna be honest.
I ain't gonna lie. VJ Escombe killed some young man from Gonzaga the other day. I prayed for him. I was like, why did that happen? It was like a Ja Morant accident. So it's vicious, man. Yeah.
Well, yeah, that'll do it. I go by the name of Desert Introvert. You can find me everywhere. I am an artist here in Atlanta now. You can find me on Spotify, YouTube, Apple Music, wherever you get your music from. Desert the Introvert, man. That'll do it for
as
us.
soon as you said Atlanta, bro, I was thinking about that Soulja Boy shit. But I got 100 niggas in
Atlanta. We will catch y'all back here on Friday. Make sure y'all exit this week the same way y'all entered it, man. Stay safe, stay dangerous. Keep your head on swivel, man. We expect to see all y'all back here Friday. Hey, man, salute, man. Stay safe.
Yep. All right. We out.
All right, man.